RTGame's legendary series on the Ace Attorney Trilogy introduced many people, including myself, to the franchise, and with it coming to a close the other day, finishing off Trials and Tribulations, I had an idea. I wanted to carry the torch and pick up the series where he left off, but problem is, I'm not exactly funny by myself. So, to make things more interesting, I got a bunch of my friends who've never played Ace Attorney ever to join me in voicing some characters and solving some cases. Problem is, we're all a bunch of idiots and can't take anything seriously. And in a game like Ace Attorney, where you have to be smart to solve the puzzles and, take the game seriously to understand shit, some problems arise. But without further ado, let's get into the chaos of a bunch of idiots playing Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Hope you enjoy. Alright. Episode 1, Turnabout Trump.
Can you turn off taskbar, please?
Yeah, it's mostly sunny at 19 degrees.
No,
Okay,
how
how do I turn off my taskbar? How do I turn off my taskbar?
Go full screen.
Go full screen? How do I go full screen? Oh,
You're
what I
in
do?
windowed mode.
What I
You
do?
gotta go full screen.
That's not a full screen.
What?
You gotta go full screen.
How do I go?
No, you have it set to M for mini, and it should be W for Wumbo.
What button do I press here?
Try F11, try
Window
F11.
F11.
Oh my god, who fucking...
That works in Minecraft.
You
doesn't.
We're dead. You lost the game.
Oh, that's my fucking Spotify. Fuck off. This isn't going well.
Oh, hey, it works.
Alright,
Dan,
just
you
look.
can have Spotify.
Hey,
Left
put it
go-
back to
No,
what
I
it
have it
was.
turned all the way down.
It was fine for a minute.
Okay.
It was fine for a minute. Go back to how it was.
That's when I alt tab.
Hey, that's better.
That's
Yeah,
what I
it's good
alt
like that,
tab.
It's good like
Thank you,
that.
Dan.
I gotta
you,
alt
thank you.
tab. Sorry guys.
Ed, who's voicing? Someone hit him. How?
Someone hit me, please. The cop should be here any minute. Should we restart actually?
No,
Nah,
I like it this way.
We'll
Train
come to
wreck
that.
edition.
Okay, sure. Train wreck edition. All right.
So what happens?
Somebody's been fucking
Whoa.
hit. Somebody's been fucking hit. All right. April
Hey,
20th, 9:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Well, this
That's
FOV
the
makes it
first
look like
one.
he's playing Fortnite.
Guys, someone
What?
write that down.
Take it away, Apollo.
Panicked. I'm sweaty. Arms are heavy.
Bro, it looks
Can
like
admit
a
I'm
GTA
nervous.
spin.
Oh, wait, this is.
Oh, wait, no, that's
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight.
Wound up, sir. No, I'm loose. I'm fine.
That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it is to be expected. Your first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start
No.
small, eh? Hell.
I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my cords of steel voice workout. I'm fine.
Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech.
Did it again.
What a fucking nerd, he can detect rasping qualities.
Oh, this guy can tell when people have a.
Voice analysis.
This guy can tell when people's voices are like scratchy. What a
Such good
fucking
one.
idiot.
He's so good at his job.
Right. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift.
Drift got in, sir. I'm all over the drift.
That's funny.
I'm all over the drip.
I'm all over the drift. As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder.
He's the killer.
We can't let this case fall through.
He's the killer, bro.
Yeah, he's the killer. Yeah, get him.
No, he's
Come on,
a good
bro.
guy. I trust him.
Me, Barry.
It was me, Apollo. I killed him. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. Audibly gulp for us. Thank you. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Gosh.
My name is Apollo Justice.
My name is
Wait,
Juan Dale Tingle.
My name is Liam Flag.
My name is Yoshikage Akira.
Already. I'm a new attorney,
A 20.
and today is my first trial.
Alright, well,
Have you
Apollo's
been
Irish.
down to Dingle at all?
I'm wearing my case.
Oh, fuck me.
The defendant has been accused of Murder?
Murder? People get killed?
My boss wants to help him out, of course. And so do I.
The boss did it.
Of course.
I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way.
Okay, it's Apollo then. He's too defensive.
Apollo
He's
killed
too
him.
defensive.
I did it, dumbass.
He's too
Oh.
defensive.
You gotta do your Chords of
Morning.
Steel workout.
It's all up to you today.
Oh, he's a chain smoker.
First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest.
It reads like a Twitter post. Reads like a Twitter post. Apollo's on his Twitter. Apollo meets fucking Phoenix. He just boots up his Twitter.
I think I'm supposed to say something. Help?
Help.
So, you're...
Fine. I'm fine.
Ah, Mr. Fine.
Would you moan? What
Was
the?
this a kid, bro?
I don't. Phoenix hears. Yeah, I'm fine.
I did remember you having an odd name.
What you say about me, buddy?
Apollo's gonna say his nose is slanted.
Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me?
Sounds weird, Apollo.
Why you say it like that?
When we say it like that.
I'm voicing
Mr.
Phoenix
Gavin is
half as
a
long as
top-notch defense attorney. And he's your friend, so why?
Why does it? Wait, Callum, your voice for Apollo makes it sound like he's constantly doing like a really like intense inner monologue. I don't know how to describe it. You sound like you're constantly like
It's
surprised by
perfect.
everything. Yeah, it's
It's
actually
perfect.
perfect. It's actually perfect.
You'll see.
Oh,
You can do it. Be confident.
what that voice? I
Oh,
don't
the
like it.
Feel
turds.
comfortable.
I don't like
I-
it.
I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, I...
It's time. Shall we?
It's so ominous. It's so ominous with that voice.
Yes, sir.
Here we
Look
go.
at his fucking hat. He has a hat saying paw.
Okay.
Why would you
I
trust
need
him?
to
I thought you
focus.
said he's a hat saying pog.
Yo, Phoenix got the pog hat.
Okay, I need to focus. First trial.
He
Here
needs
comes justice.
What a nerd.
April 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
It's not April.
I'm going to be in courtroom number
Right.
3.
The court is now in session.
Oh my god, it's him.
Oh god.
Some...
Spain.
The defense is, fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor.
Oh, the defense is fine, Your Honor. Yeah.
Damn, you're fine.
Mind going blank. Don't panic. Ah, too late.
What a nerd.
Your name was Mr. Justice. And this is your first trial, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine. Really.
Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained.
Everyone has voice analysis in this.
What? Yeah, I think it's called listening, dumbass. I think it's called listening. Oh, these guys
Yeah,
can
first
tell
one, that
how
first
people sound. What the fuck?
Sure,
Nah,
Kevin.
not like, nah, you know what I mean.
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought it was a woman.
I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case.
That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always cede to his client's wishes. My client specifically requested Mr. Justice.
Well, of course he wants justice.
That's
to
funny.
entrust his case to this greenhorn.
Is that-
Why?
Greenhorn.
I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town. And
Would you just stop? You're the best defense attorney in town, well, yeah, that's what the judge says. You just stop talking.
Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience. Fine. Which is... Can't read that. But does he have cords of steel?
How unbearable
think
is this
so.
to read, by the way? I can't
It's
tell.
alright.
Not bad.
it's
Yeah.
okay,
I'm
man.
on phone.
Yeah, I'm on phone too.
I think you just suck, to be honest.
Then, let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom.
Bye bye.
This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we have to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright.
Let's put the past behind us, shall we?
I don't like that voice.
It's a soothing voice.
It's a soothing voice for this Phoenix, but like
These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright. Piano.
It's alright. How could this have happened?
I won't speak of it further, then. The prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges. Mr. Payne?
Ethan
I
Payne.
think I saw you enter the room.
oh please, that's so perfect. That's actually so perfect. I didn't know. That voice makes me wish Payne was in more than one case. Oh, that's so good.
With a fresh attorney, and now I'll leave chains.
Oh, it's so
You'll leave
good.
in chains.
Ah, Winston Payne. Subtle as ever. I see.
The crime occurred at the Boys Bowl Club, Russian restaurant.
One minute, I'm gonna actually turn down my audio because it's a bit loud. It's a bit loud.
Whoa, there's a flying number.
Whoa! Whoa! Numbers real! Whoa! Alright.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was like flying though.
The defendant,
Whoa.
Phoenix Wright, tucked the victim, a customer. And he hit him. One. On the head. Smack. Killed him cold.
9 already.
Yeah, he's fucking Winston Payne. Nobody likes him.
You're talking about me.
Yeah.
Customer
You
at
specifically.
the restaurant, you say?
George gotta drink his water. You thirsty? You
And the
thirsty?
defendant, you say he was.
The penis
penis.
for the
The
club.
penis for the club? No way. He really is penis right. Oh my god, we called it. Oh my god. He
Wait.
really
Everyone
is.
only refer to him as Penis Wright from now on.
Okay, every mention of Phoenix is now stricken from the record. It's penis.
Phoenix, right? Penis?
We're actually children. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'm
Look at his
saying my line
face.
again.
Look at his fucking. Look at this dumb fuck. Look at this dumb fuck.
This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A bottle of grape juice.
Who won?
Who won? Who won?
Alright.
Grape juice is apparently your defendant's drink of choice.
What a fucking nerd. We're gonna completely ignore the fact that it's probably wine.
No,
The
it's
court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence.
Deadly bottle added to the court record.
Too
I'm
deadly.
I
Drink
think the
of that
judge
if I
was
don't mind.
drinking the bottle.
Turn it around.
Yeah, the judge is just sitting like. He's like slurping the remnants out of the bottle, like, yes,
juice.
good bottle, good grape juice, good grape juice, yes, yes.
tastes pretty deadly.
Something to note, Justice? All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently.
Wait, is this the POV?
Oh, the court record. Right. I've heard of that.
He's heard of it. He's never gone to law school.
Yeah, I have.
Use the court record button to look at the evidence thus far. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. I'm not.
Oh, thank you. Right. The court record button. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action.
When you start talking like Spampton, you like cut in just fucking court record button.
Am I supposed to be speaking? Oh no.
No, you're not the
How
judge.
much water does he have?
So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant?
Ian, there's a 5-liter bottle on the table.
Man has a lake
1
beside
minute, 1
him.
minute.
He's already got a bit. He's already got his bit.
Shaddy's.
Fucking
Just
barrel
who was
beside
this,
him.
Shaddy Smith fellow?
Shaddy Smith.
Shaddy Smith.
We believe he was a traveler.
I'm proud to be a traveler. I'm proud of my way of life. This is I live my culture. Oh, fucking great. If Rhoda was here, he could sing the song for us. That's great. Nobody's gonna get half the fucking jokes from this.
Traveler?
Traveler.
Tinkerblood.
According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years.
No way.
He had only returned to his country recently, though his place of residence.
Payne is stuttering. Give him a minute to drink the water.
And he had some sort of connection with the.
Hang on. I need to go get a drink.
There's back.
That too is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Bush Power Club on the night of the crime.
Take your water, bro.
Oh, apologies. I was on Twitter.
The judge is up to some sketchy activities mid-court. If we know what Lee looks at on Twitter.
Looks like he just got caught.
Yeah, he was just caught. He was just caught. Like, Your Honor, what are you looking at on your phone there? It's like, oh, nothing.
This isn't my
Because
problem.
This is my porn.
You know. If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing.
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No. The motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of
question me.
and he's not piano playing. I let this photo explain what I meant.
That guy's dead.
That's
As we
fake.
can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
No way.
I'm good at poker. It was me.
Wait a second.
You killed him.
Yeah.
It was Apollo after all.
I mean, I confess.
Gambling?
But alright, Phoenix is getting arrested.
Indeed. It appears that defendant has fallen to become the basis of a sort of criminal.
Oh, it appears the defendant has become based, Your Honor. It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim, yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor.
A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome.
Come again?
You gotta read out the dots.
The cards on the table had no backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present.
Yes, I like to sound smarter, so I use big words. Thank you, Mr. Payne.
And impress women.
Kristoff on the pole, let's go! Kristoff on the pole!
Winston Payne. Watch me chug this shit.
What's going on?
Your Honor,
Fucking
for
easy.
real?
That would be our first order of business here then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards.
Better by.
Fatal.
Short is fatal, by.
Oh, Cublam.
And
The fucking noises.
He's
I think it's
opening
another-
it up.
It's actually like ASMR. It's actually ASMR.
will testify to the court about the poker competition held on the night of the crime.
My pleasure.
Oh god. I don't like Phoenix.
This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing.
Fucking Apollo sounds so stupid. I love it.
Oh,
Alright, witness testimony to the competition. Here we go.
I am a
Trade.
pianist by trade,
It's
but I can
penis.
hardly play at all.
Penis by trade.
My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table, the room where we play, and the competition in there, and the club's main attractions. I'm illiterate. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards.
Why did Phoenix have a stroke? Mid-sentence.
That's all it is. A game. And our customers are happy.
No pain, no gain.
Phoenix just sounds like he's a fucking serial killer. Like he
Sounded that
sounds.
one dude from Umbrella.
I'm trying. Yeah, he's the antagonist.
Hmm.
One thing, is this
Play
gonna happen?
piano.
better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Bitch.
Oh, Mr. Payne, you got him, bro. Get him, bro. What is that?
That targeted
Uh,
at me.
No. Callum, I don't know if you knew this. Phoenix
Very
Wright was a
well.
defense attorney.
Very well. The defense may begin
Oh
the
yeah.
cross-examination.
Right, Your Honor.
We can right?
My first cross-examination. Don't blow it.
Are you alright? You're sweating bullets.
Bullets! Where?
Non-flashbacks, bro.
It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too.
My brain feels strained and raspy, sir.
Classic Callum.
Classic Apollo.
I
You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times. Well, you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher?
What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher? Cross-examination? No.
I think
Do you guys need the
No.
tutorial or not?
No,
No.
we're big boys.
Okay, no, I guess.
No? Alright, well, yeah, have fun, boys.
You can give us a tutorial.
No
Sure.
need for help here, sir. I think I've got this one covered. Wink.
I think you'd better do more than think. You know it, or you do not.
I'm fine. The cords of steel are ready for battle. My weapons. Press and present.
Find any inconsistencies and lies in the testimony and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it.
Inconsistent? Lies? Phoenix Wright. Oh, as if Phoenix Wright would never lie. And it's up to me to prove it.
Look at this dumb motherfucker. Look at it like he does not know where he
He looks
is.
like he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, I was about
He
to
doesn't.
Bro, he drank too much grape juice before the trial. Poor guy.
Definitely.
Oh, the judge is choking. The judge is... Oh, he's dying.
Defense may begin the cross-examination.
Oh, fuck. The judge is dying on the fucking
That
stand.
wasn't even scripted.
Don't
I
die, Your
nearly
Honor.
choked.
Alright, the competition.
Oh.
Despite the dark path, it was all just
Someone
good.
up on Fortnite.
Can you not? We're in the middle of something and you come in here and you say, "Can somebody hop on Fortnite?" Shut up!
Yeah, Ian, kick this guy, bro. Kick this guy out.
They pay you just to play poker? No way in hell.
No, they don't.
Do I detect?
Pride in that statement. It
No.
seems hard for an honest, hardworking member of society like me.
Your imagination was always a bit limited. Winston.
Airline is
Oh
receding.
shit, Phoenix is angry, he's growling at him.
What?
Oh, he's pissing himself.
I played poker for 7 years in that little room,
Damn, he's old.
and I've never lost once.
He's cheating, bro. He's cheating.
Hacking.
What?
Oh, he's Your Honor, Your Honor!
Your
Mr. Wright
Honor
is
is
hacking!
hacking.
Mr. Wright is hacking, Your Honor!
Your Honor.
Your Honor!
Wright.
Mr.
You're-
Right, Mr.
you're-
Right, that's
Mr.
already
Right.
him, Mr. Right, that's already him.
Already.
What? What?
You see why the customers come now? They want to witness my hacking skills in real life.
They want to see me boot up
I can
cheat
see
engine.
through walls. Defeat the undefeated poker champion and get his cool hat.
Modern poker.
It's quite a draw.
They get the hat when they win.
That is. I'm quite a draw. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Listen,
Bro, he's
It's my
been
catchphrase.
fast,
it's
bro.
the grape
He's-
juice. It's the grape juice. Leave him be. It's the grape
He's
juice.
getting to it.
You are where am
He's
I?
drunk.
Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time?
It implies that.
And Paulo, don't be stupid. Shut
As
up.
I said, I'm a pro gamer.
Phoenix plays Valorant
It's
in his
all
spare
in the
time.
gaming chair.
Played poker for 7 years and not lost once.
Maybe only played once in those 7 years.
Is that even possible?
No, I don't think he did.
Oh god damn it, press him then.
Not
Alright, press.
yet we don't. Pulls cards. 2 decks of cards.
A simple measure to prevent cheating. Some of them are Yu-Gi-Oh cards, by the way. You might
Yeah,
find a blue-eyes white dragon in there if
You
you
got some
can.
Yu-Gi-Oh, some Pokemon.
Literally, like, midway through the
You
poker
alternate
game, some
between the
cunt
two
pulls out a
decks.
+4, like, yeah, +4,
No one can
motherfucker.
No man brings out
one-
Exodius just randomly.
No, you're just in a fucking poker game. Some lad
Wait,
pot
wait,
greed draws 3
wait.
more cards.
If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in Dark Magician Girl onto the cards.
No one can slip in
Interesting.
Pot of Greed.
There's something else I noticed.
That's not his job.
In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor.
The grape just really got into him. Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted in blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really.
No, it's not.
Yeah, shut up, Gavin.
Incidentally,
That's not
we use 2
poetry.
types of cards at the club. Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Fortnite trading cards. One deck of cards, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, were white. Fortnite trading cards were blue.
Oh, blue.
My cock is green.
Jesus Christ.
Blue. Just like the color of the battle bus. As I recall, in Fortnite you can only hold 5 items at once. I can see how it'd be easy to cheat.
Here. Yes. A game of hands.
I don't like Phoenix. ...
Question mark.
This competition you're talking about, I believe the core understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
Oh, Apollo's just screaming.
It was a simple game after all.
Oh, Jesus. You get up close and personal.
Oh?
Oh, wait, shit.
You always go that close.
What?
Pedophiles are not. Oh, people are not murdered.
Wait, hold on.
Mr. Justice.
Hey, Your Honor, that's a big accusation there for Phoenix, man. Holy shit. Just, Jesus. That bro is...
Just hanging around
I'm a
with that
villain,
girl.
not a monster.
Is that why Phoenix
No.
lost his badge? Was that why he's not a defense attorney?
He went down the shade route.
Oh, poor Mr. Wright. He's a victim. He was the victim.
Your Honor, my client had a point.
Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. Yet you claim no connection to the crime. 14 girls. I can't believe none of them were alive to this day.
That's strange.
They were 15, Your Honor.
Strange.
I was testifying about the competition that night, not the girls in the back room.
Oh,
Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor.
The judge about to get arrested. It's on courtroom, no less.
Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense.
You gotta imitate the
That
voice
was
line.
perfect.
Apollo's actually hurt. Like, he's actually in pain.
Bro, that was a shot to the heart.
I've been shot.
That's the voice. That's his line. That's his line.
Bullets, what?
Bullets where? Don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir, I'm dying.
Right. There's something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. And I'd like to hear it from you.
Sure. Why not?
Bullets.
What cam?
Bullets where?
Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press,
He's in tears.
and I've got myself a whole new testimony.
Apollo's just crying mid-court
What is
case.
the price?
He's actually... There's tears streaming down his
Bullets.
face.
Paul just found out Pakugo died.
Is that just gonna be the new bit this entire playthrough? Just bullets where?
Bullets, where?
Where are the bullets, Your Honor? I don't see them.
I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched no kids.
Oh, gee, okay.
Present. Present
Alright,
that. Present that.
but then-
Present.
I present what?
Don't put. What's your.
Yeah, his
know.
prints
No,
on
I
the
wasn't
murder weapon.
pressed.
His prints on the
Yeah,
murder
Yeah, his
weapon.
prints on the motor weapon.
We'll check.
How we
No,
check?
present. No, don't even just present. Present.
Present? Alright.
Press, no
What does that
press.
do? Oh, we're done for.
So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle? Bullets!
Bullets.
Bullets where?
So I said.
Why did you present that?
Yeah, why didn't you
Because
press
his
him
prints are on the murder
first? Why
weapon.
did you?
Present is when you find a contradiction.
Oh.
Yeah, you should press him
Yeah,
about
you
him to talk
never
about it.
will.
Yeah.
You
Well,
did
there...
touch
No,
it.
no, no. Lee was right. There
Wine
was a
bottle.
contradiction. There was a contradiction. Phoenix said he didn't have his prints on the murder weapon, but if you look at the bottle, it says it bears Mr. Wright's prints. So Lee was completely right.
Did it? I
Okay.
wasn't reading.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, he's laughing like a goblin.
Too bad an offense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
Go outside. Cassie, go outside.
Oh, the judge's cat has walked into the courtroom.
It's okay. Go outside. Good girl.
Bullet.
Sorry about that, Mr. Payne. The cat got in. Anyway, what's this, Mr. Payne?
I examined the bottle in question, you see. And it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
Objection!
I don't need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine.
Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case.
You're gonna kill the judge.
I'm gonna kill him.
But what about my cords of steel?
He's devastated. He can't fucking scream his head off in court.
Anyway, what's your strange about the fingerprint and restaurant?
Apologist.
Yeah, he's right.
He
Yeah, what
just
is
breaks
this?
into laughter halfway
Oh.
Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if they were normal things.
Oh boy.
Normal.
Give
He's
me
going-
a line, I'm thirsty.
Winston Payne is gonna pull something out of his ass.
Ha ha ha! Fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
What the fuck is an upside down?
Oh, Joe, Apollo's really excited about that one. You're getting those cords of steel going.
It means he was holding the bottle inverted. There can only be one reason for that.
He was trolled, Your Honor.
Yes!
No way.
To brain someone with the bottle.
Jesus Christ, Apollo.
Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse. Bullets?
Oh, I see no problem, Justice. The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good
No,
reason for
it's
everything. You'll see. No, the bullets matter. Yeah,
The bullets matter.
the bullets also matter, Justice. Please keep an eye out for the bullets. They're always around.
Defendant. Can you explain your finger prints on the bottle?
Jesus Christ, Your Honor. Your Honor, you might want to turn down the drinking.
He's drowning.
He's drowning in grape juice. No, Your Honor.
I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder,
That's how you get arrested.
but not the assault. I did the assault. Definitely did the assault. For now.
For now, he did the assault.
He did the assault for now.
Just gotta sip his wine.
Grape juice.
Oh, sorry, grape juice. Yeah, my bad.
Dot dot dot. Not very cooperative. Comma. Are you? Question mark. This could hurt your case.
The judge is just a massive alcoholic. The judge,
I love that it just cuts.
the judge is just a
He's like,
massive
he's half,
drunkard.
he's like half fish. He can only speak when he's like after drinking.
Yeah.
He dries really quickly.
Yeah, no, he's the judge is a fish. He's gotta constantly pour grape juice on himself so he doesn't dry up.
I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason.
Excuse me,
Your
Winston.
Honor.
Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something.
I didn't forget my manners. I said sorry.
On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police?
Reported?
Well, it was a self-report, Your Honor, but still.
Really?
Yes,
God.
well, according to the case file. The murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone.
Near the scene?
Paulo was thinking.
Yeah, he's gotta think. He's gotta think about what he's gotta say.
Near the scene?
Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we?
Excuse me, courtroom, I need to go get more ham.
That's what it said.
The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement 2 floors down from ground. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendants used the stairs in the hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant.
I see, and this is the phone that made the... Paul?
The pole.
Right cell phone added to the court record. Hell yeah. The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose. Yet, he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. You claim he's being uncooperative?
Nice save, Mr. Gavin. I'd better not waste this.
I think... Mr. Justice, I'm trying to speak here. I'd prefer if you didn't interrupt me with dick jokes. I think the prosecution...
Damn, this Viagra works like shit!
I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being.
Toy?
Are you sure you know what it's more serious about?
What was it you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. How can you possibly know this?
That's a good question. Oh, indeed.
The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness.
You're as good as ever, you see.
That must mean they witnessed a crime.
Please. Everything up until now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready?
No. Calm down.
Fuck, I'm thirsty.
Put that shit out, put that shit out!
Very well. The prosecution may call it... Fuck, I need to get a tissue.
You're
Prosecution
on.
may call its first witness to the stand. I'll be right back.
Oh, the...
the judge is being attacked
Wait for the-
No,
Where's
he
the witness?
spilled his grape
Where's the
juice. Alright, here's our witness.
Who is that?
The witness will state her name and profession.
Oh,
Yeah, the bottle opened. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to continue. Where's the witness?
I surmise that she has been frightened by the defense's demonic-looking horns.
If any horns
You
point
can't say
in this
this
court will
recording.
cut them off.
Sure. Are you sure?
I swear it on my gavel, miss. I know, I swear it on my Twitter account. Please come out.
Isn't
Can you
fun.
read?
Yeah, boy, my nose is clogged!
Oh my
Well,
god.
against terror crime, Your Honor.
Now Paulo's having issues, bro.
Well, if you are sure it is okay.
Oh, so there's the judge.
Wait a minute. Well, the prosecution would care to explain the witnesses' paraphernalia.
Jeez, you said that. Congrats.
Yes. She is a professional, Your Honor. These are merely the tools of her trade.
And that would be... Please tell me she has an OnlyFans.
My name is Uga Orly.
I don't want OnlyFans anymore.
I am employed as a waitress in the Bushed Bowl Restaurant Club.
Hold
Of
on,
course,
what's her
it
name?
is
Olga
my
Orly, let's see.
Bush that is
Incognito.
meaningless.
He's already looking.
Ace Attorney
He's looking it up.
But I
Olga
am asked perform.
Orly.
What is he said? Of a service.
Oh,
Well.
Alright, let's have a look here.
let's give the judge a minute. He's...
I will become a great
Yes,
artist.
please give the judge a minute.
He's researching.
Alright, don't show this in the video, but look at this.
Oh god.
Yeah, don't show it in the video.
Obviously not, yeah.
What is that?
Oh, bro, Wesley Stickler.
What's wrong with Venus?
Okay, we'll continue. Your Honor, please, put on the phone.
Don't worry, it's not a phone. I'm on the
Almost
tab.
put out.
Your Honor, please tab back into the court case.
Oh yes, my apologies to the court. I take it one of these other services is taking the customers' pictures and not your own.
Zaza! Like, for example, this one.
Yeah.
Look at this guy's drip though. Oh my god.
Oh, he drippy.
Fancy. Very fancy.
Oh, is Phoenix wearing the same clothes as he? Hey,
I don't think
Well,
he
yeah, he's a
changes
hobo.
clothes. Yeah, he's a fucking
He's a
hobo.
hobo, mate.
he's poor.
Yeah, he doesn't have a job. He plays piano.
Phoenix got
That's the
paid.
defendant?
Indeed, on the night of the murder.
The man in the white hat is the one who gone kaput.
Indeed. This is the victim. This is quite a piece of evidence to so casually drop into our laps, Miss Olga.
It is same way as I drop cold balls on bush on laps over customers.
You don't
Casual.
understand how hard this is for me. Make jokes, Darren.
Can I go home now?
No, you're coming with me.
Your Honor, no!
Your Honor.
Your Honor, please.
The court will casually accept this new evidence.
Alright, Olga's photo added to court
Olga's
record.
OnlyFans added to the court record.
Yo.
Is that the
Wow,
joke,
right?
by the way? Is that the joke with her that she says other services and dropping things onto people's laps?
I don't know. I think the joke is that she's Russian.
Oh, that's good.
Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder?
I was in a room. The Hedushan Shengfleichal, we call it.
The what?
Also known as the hideout.
Can you say that again?
The Shengfleichal or the hideout.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
Go on.
Apollo?
Father, you want to repeat that?
Excuse me. Yeah. What he said. Or she said.
What he said.
It is a room where famous gangsters, Botukutushkoka, was arrested. They
Yeah.
call him Daddy on Saturday nights. It is a room where murder took place.
Why is Apollo surprised by this? He's in a fucking murder
Yeah, you know
case.
what?
What?
Your look of utter surprise. It is really fucking ugly.
Oh, poor guy. Poor Apollo.
This is going in my cringe compilation. I will post by courtroom door. Zaza! Photos will be numbered. And you will write which ones you want copy of. Zaza!
Dumbass,
There
you
were
can't
3
read.
people in the room at the time of the crime. The victim, Slim Shady, and Mr. Right.
Bro, Apollo, I'll go back to preschool. He can't even read.
Yeah, I don't think Apollo went to law school, or any school for that matter.
Olga Orly, our witness. And if Mr. Right isn't the killer, that means...
No, I think Mr. Right is the killer. I think Phoenix did kill him.
I think he killed himself.
Yeah,
I
get
did. Yeah, I think Your Honor, I think the victim picked up the bottle of grape juice and hit himself.
Yeah.
Very well, very well.
It was a suicide.
You will testify to the court about that night's event.
Alright, that fateful night. Here we go again, boys.
Oh fuck. That night, customer asked me to deal Yu-Gi-Oh cards for game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on. Zah! The victim. He plays whole time with his hands on locket at his neck. Then, last time he's done, but something terrible has happened. Zah! That man flew at the victim, and he's strangling him to death with a blue eyes white dragon card.
God damn.
That's an inconsistency.
Incidentally, who won the game?
God, the judge is just curious. He's unrelated to the case. He just wants to know.
You wanna know?
Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith. Mr.
He
Sam Smith.
Mr. Wright had a skill issue.
Apollo, for fuck's
Oh,
sake!
Can we get a replace? Can we just get a replace? Ring Shane.
Oh my god.
Because Mr. Right can't lose.
Compelling
Oh, he did.
argument.
That's
Ahem,
such a
justice.
bad argument. He can't lose.
Maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection, please. Not be stupid this time. I understand you
Callum,
work for me and
terrible.
this is your first case, but come on.
I'll try. But he hadn't lost in 7 years.
Take it from
That's
me,
half my
kid.
life.
It happens. I didn't lose a case my first 7 years as prosecutor either.
That's a fucking lie.
Shh.
I believe him.
Incidentally, I have some evidence here.
On God? Whopping
These are the
if.
poker chips as they lay at the very moment of the crime.
Guys, I figured it out.
What's your deduction,
So,
Mr. Shelms?
So you know the victim boy? He ate the chips and he choked on them.
Calm, it was a bottle.
Hey, I
was
hate to say it,
to the
cause of death was
forehead.
blunt force trauma.
Oh.
He was murdered.
No, he choked on them.
I think the
He-
murderer is Ogla Orley.
He choked on the poker chips, and then the bottle slipped out of his hands and hit him on the head.
I still think it's a suicide.
Yeah!
Right,
I
Payne,
still
read.
think it's a suicide.
I
The
figured
hand
it
with
out.
the chips on this side belong to the defendant, Mr. White.
Okay, so Phoenix's chips, Shady's chips.
Those on the first side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Chips.
Mr. Chips, you say?
Mr. Chips, you say?
I mean, yes, the hand in the poker is war. Your hand is your army, and Mr. Chips are the spoils.
I know that. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You're nothing else. Just I know that. Shut the fuck
I mean,
up.
like that in my courthouse.
Where'd the judge go?
He's looking at the picture.
He's looking at the picture. Yeah, his mic got muffled because he's looking at the picture.
It does seem the chips are on the victim's side of the table.
Your Honor, you might need to turn down the drinking.
I'm 3 balls deep.
Jesus.
Very well. We're going to make cross-examine the witness.
Alright, here we go again. That fateful night. Present the bottle or the autopsy?
Autopsy.
The autopsy.
Alright, present the autopsy.
Objection!
Guys, my eyes hurt and I have a headache.
Oh, really?
Oh, that might be good.
Strangled, you say? That's odd.
Huzzah. Normal customers only joke on borscht and my tits.
God damn.
Come on, Olga.
No.
Olga, yo.
The judge is resonating.
I mean, this report shows that the victim
The villain.
low to the head.
That wasn't you,
Miss
Calum.
Orley. Really now? Did you witness the crime?
Give us a scream.
What was
Thank you,
inside
Sir
that?
Pello. Thank you, Sir
What
Pello.
was inside of it?
Thank you, Senor Pello.
What was inside of it? Was that a lobster?
That was soup.
Look at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat.
So what? The autopsy's wrong.
Updated autopsy report, Your Honor.
But how did you get an autopsy wrong? How does that happen?
It's Gus Fring. He's hiding it. He has people
It's
like dead
Gus
off at the
Fring.
autopsy.
Yes, it is a
Orly
fact that
hit
he
him in the
was hit,
head.
Your Honor.
Guys,
What?
Orley hit him in the head with the
Yeah, but
massive.
the locket's gone.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. They put
I
the hat
knew
back
it.
over, and she said it was a strangling. Yeah.
And there's no marks on his neck. Ian, you can speak now.
Oh.
Here's a photo we took of the victim with his hat off during our investigation.
Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it?
Bizarre.
This
On
head
God.
certainly was.
Crime photo 2 added to the court record.
But I've seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at victim.
His neck.
He was getting the locket, bro.
Oh, really, Miss Orley? I think I've caught you in your own lie this time.
Justice, I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should think this through once more.
Shut the fuck. What?
Don't
What do you mean? I found a contradiction.
don't raise your tone at me, Justice. I'll have you fired, you little bitch.
Suck my fuck.
What was that, Justice? There's one more thing in our testimony that troubles me.
The locket.
Very well. Also, did you know they announced Xbox support for Reaper 2 next update?
Really, Your Honor? No way!
You're welcome,
Oh.
everybody. You're welcome.
I break my vow of silence to say that I'm a Quincy man.
Oh.
Execute him.
It seems you should continue the cross-examination.
The locket.
There's such a thing as thinking too much. This horse is dead. Let's stop beating it.
I agree. Stop beating Christoph Gavin. He's already dead.
Bullets.
On the inside, on the out.
The
Bullets
hit him.
where?
That was it.
Bullets
The
where?
bullets hit him.
The bullets at him. Yeah, the bullets. There's such a thing as thinking aloud too much, too, Justice.
There's an infected photo where he's bleeding.
Oh, not that one. This one.
Yeah, where's the locket there?
Oh, wait a
Present
minute.
it
Can you
under
click
that
on the
neck.
neck? Can you click on the neck?
No.
Oh no, yeah, present that picture.
Was that one?
Yeah,
Alright,
present that
Actually-
picture under
Present.
the message.
there we go.
Objection. You know there is one curious partner. Testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said.
Apollo's also drinking the grape juice by this point.
I think
Look.
everyone is.
What does it mean?
That's why he was seeing the bullets. He was drunk. That's where the bullets came from.
Bullet.
Bullets where?
Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what thinking potentially about?
He's being consumed by the alcohol.
He's
Call
drowning.
the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on locket. With his hand on locket at his neck, I believe she said.
I hope you aren't about to raise an objection to the witnesses of grammar.
Grammar Nazi, grammar Nazi.
No, but look
Fuck's
at
sake,
the
Apollo.
photograph.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, bro, I bet Payne would be scared of you.
Do you see a locket on the victim's neck?
We're getting there, boys. Well done, Justice.
Finally!
I'm impressed.
You gotta go take
I
a
knew
piss.
you'd be able to handle this.
But what does it mean?
Anyway, if you're to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death.
Don't just disappear, Your Honor. Just saying, you fool.
It's quite simple when you think about it, Justice, although I wouldn't expect you to understand given you're so goddamn stupid, dumb bitch.
Are you calling me daft, boy?
I am.
You calling me daft, boy?
If the locket is gone, somebody must have taken it off, no?
Error. Taking it off. What, you don't mean?
What?
The defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all. He was taking off his locket.
I knew it from the start, but
Wouldn't that explain it?
Defendant, what do you have to say to this?
Yes.
I just noted this, but you have something hanging around your neck, don't you?
stop.
Oh,
Stop.
you mean this? Yes, it's a locket with a photograph inside.
Oh, your mama.
A photo of your mama
Bro,
Goddamn.
Phoenix full of bitches.
and my daughter.
I'm a dog.
They're posing together, bro.
Come again.
She's not legally my daughter. It's just a thing we like to say.
What?
Jesus, no.
What?
Mr.
No.
Right? She calls you daddy?
Oh, no.
We confirmed it at the time of the arrest, yes.
Think of her.
a sugar daddy.
The picture in the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter.
Who?
Bro, he's homeless. How is he a sugar daddy?
Too?
Yeah, he's-
Why don't I buy that this is just a coincidence?
Well, now, the results of this poker game led to the murder.
Murder.
Perhaps you should share a bit more about the outcome of the game.
Further testimony would really be necessary.
I didn't ask your opinion, Payne.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, Your Honor.
What
Oh,
the
Miss
fuck?
Orly. Wanna come to my house and testify about the game you played between the victim and defendant?
Your Honor, no.
Your Honor, no.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Generation X.
God. Whoa, excellent voice
Did we
acting.
win?
Yeah.
Yeah, we won. Yeah,
Yes, we
alright.
did.
Serious
Let's
competition.
go.
The game began with 350 pointing chips for each man.
3,500.
Shut up, Callum.
Mr. House chips, the the platinum chip from Fallout New Vegas, in two sizes, small and large.
I
Black
can
Michael.
show you a large chip.
The one
Your
who was
Honor.
winning, it was the villain.
The villain.
For last hand, defendant play all chips on table and loses even with Exodia arm. The moment loss was decided, defendant grabs a bottle from table and there
Hey,
was
look at this
no...
picture. I just want to say, hear me out. I have a theory.
Go ahead,
So,
Yogi.
Film,
the-
A
dude.
game
The
theory.
witness calls the victim the villain. I think that explains itself.
Why is the victim a villain, Olga?
He wasn't the monster. He was the villain.
It does seem to be quite one-sided, this game.
As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life.
When did I ask, bro? When did I ask?
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Please let me speak.
Payne just getting bullied.
Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow.
Ah. How many times have I told you to shut the hell up, Payne?
I'm sorry.
I done it in a fit of anger, you're a common tale, but true.
I don't know why it skips.
Met. Too many old core movies.
Just, no, just, that's his whole line. Meth, Your Honor.
Mr. Rice said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong.
Yes, that's a compelling argument to follow. Thank you.
Oh God.
Right, serious competition.
Small and
Remember,
large.
you might not have all the information right now.
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like you should press that. I don't know why. I just feel like
Press?
you should.
Alright, we'll
I
press.
have a feeling.
Chips in this photo, all the chips that were used. Were they?
Of course.
Alright, what are you thinking? Press harder?
Press
Yeah,
her.
because she's getting a sense of the.
Yeah, she's becoming quirky.
Yeah.
What did you ask?
About the poker chips being large and small.
Yeah, the size of the
Oh,
chips.
yeah, no, that's what I said earlier.
Alright, press harder.
Maybe you could explain a bit about these chips, huh?
Chips. Wait, one sec.
The platinum chip. It would
Were they big
activate the
and
Mark
small?
II
Were
projectrons.
they round? Were they thin? Were they thick? Were they
I
thick
just said it
before?
was fat.
Were they even real?
Am I just imagining this? Your Honor, are you real?
Where am I? Who are you?
Is life just an illusion? What are we?
Explain. What is there to be explained?
Oh, she's a chain smoker now.
It's the only way.
Poker
Keep it in.
chips are poker chips.
9.
They're not fish and chips, not a chip off the old block.
Now that I've pressed her, I better ask something about her tit size.
Yeah, you
Mr.
should.
Justice!
They are D+.
Why, Mr. Justice? I agree with you.
Double D? Or
You-
D?
Your Honor, Mr. Justice, if you could please stop
The
objectifying
nipples are
the
equal.
I looked
witness.
this up. I looked this up.
Well, you wanna look this? I don't think.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Your
Hold
Honor,
on.
could you please put your phone down and stop researching the witness's cup size, please?
It's on the OnlyFans. It has to be.
Are they in dollars? Or rubles even? Maybe cup size.
What the hell am I looking at?
As if I have ever been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Hard, perhaps, like my coke, for capitalists to understand. Constantine is my favorite character from Muppets Europe Most Wanted. He slapped a mole on Kermit the Frog's face. Oh, and also 2 types of chips, 100-point chips and 1,000-point chips or something. It's not money, it's just Kermit.
Justice, I think you're being a bit stupid.
Sir!
Putting the cords of steel to work,
Myself.
Justice.
I had to prepare myself for that one, I'm sorry.
Don't you find her comment interesting?
What about her
No.
being a communist?
In more ways than one, sir.
I'd have it added to her testimony myself.
Oh, sorry, I was drinking. Well, does the defense want the witness to add to our testimony?
Do it.
No need, guys.
Do it.
No, there's no need. Like genuinely, there's no need. There's no need.
Do we want to add or not?
No, there's
Do
no
it.
need. There's no need.
Do it.
There's
Do
no
it.
need.
I'm gonna
Do
draw
it.
here,
Hey,
boys.
there's no
Somebody
need.
else.
There's
Do it.
no
Add
need.
the testimony.
Do it.
No, there's
Let's
no
go.
need. There's Jay,
Do it.
sure there's no need. God damn it.
We're going ahead with it.
Yes, I do think this deserves further scrutiny.
Yes,
Yeah,
I do
you
think
would
this
think that,
deserves
wouldn't you?
further scrotum.
Add it to the testimony. I wish I knew where I was going with this.
Did Apollo go to law school? Like, did Apollo go to law
No,
school?
hell
Like,
no.
I don't think
He got he just got the job shooting nepotism.
He's completely unrelated to like fucking
Yeah,
Kristoff
he's
in any
so
way.
good in it. His older brother owns the law firm.
Chuck McGill.
You passed the bar? My face with Apollo passes the bar.
No way.
Very well, witness, if you would be so kind.
Your Honor.
Yeah, see, it can see if it's 3,500.
There's
It should
six
equal to
Alright,
7,000.
so
There's 600s.
So the black one should cost
100 points.
There's
1,000.
10 1000s. That doesn't add up.
that doesn't
Yeah,
add
there
up.
should be 7,000 in total.
Yeah.
So what's
There's
the
10,006.
Yes, present this evidence.
present? All right,
That don't add up.
we're getting this quick.
What's he talking about?
Boy,
You're
you kind of brain dead.
sure it was the victim who won?
What's he talking about?
Absolutely sure.
He's
You
got
got
he's
the
going
wrong
somewhere with
weed.
this.
I got the triple kill and halo.
Hey yo, Apollo smoked the wrong booth before going to the courtroom.
It seems
Well, Apollo's one come on, serious.
The glance at the picture is enough to tell you. If you're not in kindergarten.
Oh.
Wait, what if the small
just
ones
for-
are worth 1,000?
Just for safety's sake,
Oh, guys, we're dumb.
could you please explain that problem to the court? Sorry, I was a bit thirsty.
Gotta drink the grape
We're
juice.
dumb. We're dumb. The small ones are worth 1,000.
In this photo, I see small chips, and I see a large Mr. Chips.
But hurry.
The
For real,
small
Apollo?
ones are
For
worth-
real?
Me.
Oh, the small ones are worth 1,000. That means they add
Wait.
up. And
Oh,
the defendant
hell
is
no.
losing. The defendant is winning. Oh my god.
Apollo's actually intelligent. He is a lawyer.
Oh, the big ones are worth.
Hi, I'm Apollo. But where?
Oh! Oh, I thought so too. But then the totals don't add up.
The totals?
Winston Payne does not know how to count. He has no idea what's happening.
We didn't at the
review
start
what the
either.
Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in chips. And the combined total value of the chips were 7,000 points. In it.
Yes, if my calculations are correct. Let's see. 3 plus
We'll carry the fuck.
1 carry the
I think
shit.
the
Let me
judge.
start again. Oh, never mind.
They are. Your honor now. Go back to school, you daft cunt. Look at this
Look
photo.
at this.
Justice,
Tell
could you
you,
please
Mr.
stop
Apollo.
insulting the judge? This is detrimental to our case.
Okay. Look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips.
Yeah, bro, we're actually dumb.
If the big chips are worth 1,000 points and the small chips are worth 100,
Then what would it be?
and you add them up,
10,600.
how much do you get? Do it yourself. You aren't in kindergarten, are you?
I knew it.
10,000.
To be fair to you boys,
600.
like to be fair, you were if I remember right, you are meant to press the statement about the points first before you present, and then it tells you, oh yeah, big chips are worth more, small chips are worth less. It's like meant to mislead you. But
Oh,
you know.
so we're smarter than the game.
Yes.
No, I think we're
No,
unintentionally
accepted.
intelligent.
We're smarter.
Chip. Don't add up, you daft cunt.
Mr. Justice, please stop insulting the judge.
This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony.
I like how intense, I like how intense the game is, and then Apollo's just in like, this clearly contradicts the witness's testimony. Like, he's all quiet. Give us a bit more oomph. Yell.
But why? How could this be?
Exactly, Justice. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why.
Right. There's only one possible way to explain this contradiction. Chip count was wrong.
Well, Apollo, what do you think?
Each man began the game with 3,500 points. Okay, Darren's cursor was on the thing. It looked like it said Mar.
Shut up.
Stop blaming Dan.
Don't blame me for your
He will.
illiteracy.
If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can only be one answer. I'm not gonna tell
Well-
you, it's a secret.
What is it?
Apollo.
You don't get to know.
You don't get to know. I'm not telling. Apollo just didn't. Bro, Apollo didn't even get out of primary
Fuck you,
school.
Cal. Fuck you, Judge. I ain't telling you shit. You don't get to know.
You mind, boy?
I'm doing an Eric Cartman voice for the next
The
person I've
value
always
of
fucked
the chip is the other way around.
Why did he start crying?
He wasn't paying attention. He's just really confused. Huh? What?
Pain just
That's
on
what it
his
sounds
own.
like.
Want to know what I think? The small chips were worth 1,000 points, not the big ones.
Madness.
What's up, man?
Utter madness.
He's short-term memory loss.
Huh? Look at that photograph. That one with the chips again.
Look at that ostrich thing with the balls again.
6 small chips.
Well, I already counted
And
this.
about
It's
10
right.
large chips. Right, does that make 7,000 points when you add them up?
On God.
Excellent work, Justice. You're not as stupid as I thought.
Cap.
It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself. Hint, hint. I told you, dumb cunt.
No, you didn't.
Shut up.
Well,
We worked this out ourselves.
said it. Can you read it?
But wait. The value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing. Go on.
Indeed, the victim did have the larger number of chips still. Dot dot dot. Ah!
The small chips are 1,000 points and the large chips are 100. Let's do a little math. Add up the
Oh,
points
no.
for each side of the table. 1.
Give us a scream.
Oh.
Oh.
Entire courtroom just doing it.
Yeah, you can see the
Oh,
entire
no,
court.
can we
just-
all do it? Can we all do it at the same time?
Yeah, alright.
3,
Darren,
Yeah.
2.
did you just skip one of
Wait.
my lines again?
No.
No, everyone all at the same time.
Really?
3,
No.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. There we go.
Ow!
Apollo, you're a bit late to the party.
Damage.
4100 points?
Got the comma.
I don't like
Well,
you anymore.
now, it seems that Mr. Roy was winning that night after all.
Okay, Leon. We're doing an Ace Attorney dub.
Impossible.
Thank you, Pain.
My client had even less reaction. No, my client had even less reason to kill the victim.
No way, really?
No
Oh
way.
god!
After all, he was winning.
Was a suicide. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Orley,
Miss Orly
you
Worley.
must have known the true value of the chips, wouldn't you? Since you were there at the scene of the crime. Weren't you?
For real.
Or the pure defendant has lost his mind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Phoenix is fucking insane.
And Mr. Wright's supposed Defeat never happened. No, he's going to say the N word.
No.
Mr. Payne, no! No!
No.
Mr. Brain, you can't say that word.
Wait, what's that?
Oh,
Are you serious? Get out of my
did I not
courthouse.
say it?
Get out of my courthouse, Mr. Orley. Get out.
I did not want to be saying this, but I have a bomb. Get down.
there's a bomb in those plates!
Actually, you see, could you please sit on me with your big fat feet
Mr. Orley,
Mr. Orley, get out of my
What?
courthouse now.
what do you see?
The judge's tone has changed.
In the last hand, there was a cheat. There was a red sky.
It might be further back than I thought.
The cheat. You don't
Bullet.
Bullets? Where?
bullets.
Go. Bullets.
Where?
Wait,
Gluh.
or do you mean... I'm sorry, I was a bit thirsty.
Yes, there was a cheat in the last hand. A pot of greed. It's actually been banned since 2013. You're not allowed to play it in the official tournaments.
Phoenix played fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon in the poker game. Goddamn.
That is why the game ends with cheat. I hate doing the German accent. It's actually painful. Like, it pains me.
Play swap then.
Because people are walking. Okay.
Great. Just great.
Jail is next to a running track.
Ahora español, por favor. Vaya a el final.
What?
Apollo, what?
What?
No, we don't speak Spanish.
I do.
Sorry, wrong language.
Mr.
First we have a
Justice.
lion.
What you said was
know
wrong,
what-
by the way.
You know what we do with travelers here.
You know what happens to travelers, Justice. The victim was a traveler after all. Well, this
Anyhow.
case certainly has taken a turn. Very interesting.
Walter, you will please testify to the court.
Come on, Wolf.
Tell us about
Walter.
cheating in the hand, Walter.
Alright, well the judge is now Mike Ehrmantraut and constantly drunk on grape juice.
What a combination.
Alright,
Are
the
doing the
final
gritty too.
hand. The judge doing the gritty.
The final. Does that mean it's nearly done?
No.
The last hand.
Oh,
Both
don't
men
say
have
there's more.
Full house. The show.
Aaron, how much more is there? How
How,
long did
how
you...
long
this-
is
See, no, we're all just really slow because we keep having to take
Well,
breaks
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly, because someone... Let's just
I
keep
mean,
going.
in fairness, I did like have a heart attack.
Yeah, that's true.
There is 4 of each card in deck, from ace to daddy, I mean king.
What?
If you look at both men's hands, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, game becomes argument. Zah! The defendant's trick was exposed. He took the bottle in his hand, and the poor Slim Shady never stood up again.
Rest in peace, Slim Shady.
Oh, rest in peace.
Slim Shady.
Miss
He
Orly,
did not stand up.
They call me Orly because I give good
why did you
oral.
not tell the court about this from the beginning?
Yeah, why did you think court give good oral?
Yeah, what the hell?
I
What the
smell
hell?
a
Share
cover
the
up there.
class.
Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers.
Yes,
It's time to,
please.
it's time to throw it back, folks.
Yes, please.
Your Honor, please.
A full house is a very high scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience.
That alone is enough to suspect less than scrupulous tactics.
Mr. Gavin, where are you, boy?
Wait, who's Mr.
Not
Gavin?
good,
What's a
Justice.
full house?
What?
Wait, no, I'm not even
Oh,
joking. I'm not even
Chris.
joking. Who's Mr. Gavin? Which one's Mr. Gavin?
Christoph, me.
Oh, okay.
You don't know your poker.
Shut the fuck up, Winston Payne.
I can't say this bodes well for your case or career. bitch.
There's some
Right.
kind of secret core poker ring.
Justice, you know the terms one pair, two pair, and three of a kind, yes?
No. Oh, yeah! No problem! Two cards
Why
of
did you
the
laugh
same
like
number
Goofy?
make a pair, and three makes it kind.
Good. Now picture a hand with
Good.
one pair and one three of a kind.
For real?
That's a full house.
That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it? He must have been cheating then.
You can see each player's hand in this photo.
Oh god.
Can I?
Oh yeah, there is. Why did they take a photo of his fucking
Wow.
poker hand?
Oh, because Orly,
Because it's a crime scene.
Yeah, she takes
No,
photos.
no, Orly took pictures during the actual thing, so
Yeah,
she
Ori's
could
the
help.
hot one.
We forget there's an easy way to make a full house to go undefeated for 7 years.
Your Honor, Mr. Wright was hacking in the poker game. Can you ban him from the lobby?
God, Your Honor.
I'll review his case.
It's a skill issue! It's a skill issue! Hit the button!
Defense mate.
Oh.
Sorry. Examine the witness.
If he did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question, doesn't it? Mr. Wright lost a hand.
Thought you were gonna stop talking there.
How did he
Right.
lose his hand?
Mr. Wright
Mr.
lost
his
his
hand is
hand!
gone.
Oh god, what happened? Oh, there's blood everywhere!
Bullets? Where?
Blood! Bullets! Where?
Where?
Oh,
You've
drugs.
never
Vault.
heard of a professional con man losing when they cheat.
If
We
you
done
look
looking?
at Bowman's hand,
If you're
it's
happy
more
and you know it,
obvious.
clap your hands.
How
Remember,
is it more
Happy and
obvious?
you know it, clap
remember,
your
you can
hands.
press for more
If you're
details.
happy and you know
Sure.
it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Press.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I take back what I
Oh,
said
that's-
about Orly. Oh my
How
god, look
was
at
it
that.
clear?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at my OnlyFans. Well, the defendant. He played a fifth Blue Eyes White Dragon.
He's using Game Shark!
A fifth
God.
blue white dragon? No.
I still remember both hands very well. The Slim Shady has 3 Dark Magicians. And the Mr. Wright's 2.
Obviously, cheating was afoot. Or perhaps I should say,
You're very
Payne
witty,
has
Mr.
yours,
Payne, but
Joel.
please, shut up.
Oh.
Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony? Without Mr. Payne's joke, it's not very funny. I don't like him very much. Cry harder,
Alright, go on.
Winston.
I'll allow it. Very well. The witness will.
I thought you
Thanks
said
so
your line.
much, you
I thought you
asshole.
said the line. You didn't speak for a while. I thought you said the line.
Did he hide the car and the cell phone?
I mean, we can check.
Bro, you know it's bad when it's the second time someone's looked up Rule 24 with this character so far.
Example.
Listen, we're just curious.
So we take the tape off.
No.
Well, god damn it, he's hiding something in there.
Slam dunk.
Battery.
No,
Yeah,
God.
batteries.
Oh, he's
He's
hiding
hiding
something.
his
I
history.
know.
You guys might
but
wanna
I
hurry up
know
here.
he's hiding-
A gun. He's hiding the bullets!
Yeah,
The
can I
bullets-
see what else you've been saying? Not the bullets, not my trauma. Here, can you go back to the photo?
The photo of the cards.
Yeah. So which hand is Smith's and which hand is
This
Smith
is the
is the further one.
victim's. This is
Yeah,
Mr.
Smith
There's
Wright.
only
is the
two in
furthest
both
one.
hand, and she says there's 3 in one of them.
That means he's hiding somewhere. Is
Yeah,
it
that's-
under the bottle?
That-
It's inside the bottle.
Yeah. Can we inspect the bottle, please?
Inspect the bottle.
We
Darren.
already inspected the bottle earlier. There's
I
nothing.
think
wrong.
I think it's
Inspect
probably
it
just the
again.
car to the side, maybe.
Dan, can you
That he's
not
hiding.
inspect it again?
Darren, can you present that photo?
I'm gonna present the photo.
Yes.
We all done?
Yeah.
Objection. It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken? Like miscommunication? The lady who causes all the Yemen bombings? What's my name?
What?
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony, you fool.
Sorry, that's the photo of What is it? Curry? Ketchup? Oh shit, yeah, is it not? I'm not funny, I know. You don't have to tell me.
Justice. Perhaps you ought to
I don't like that
explain your
flavor.
point in a way that the judge can comprehend. He's a bit slow, after all.
Yeah.
In other words, use your finger to point out your point.
Hit name the finger.
Yo, Apollo is kid named Finger. Apollo
this
is
is
kid named
Michael
Finger.
Ehrmantraut's backstory.
Michael Ehrmantraut is Apollo. Oh my god. This is the secret Better Call Saul prequel.
Walter, put away my Game Boy.
Where's
right.
Smith's hand?
The one on the right. That
This
one.
one?
Like the right thing. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
the...
We all present this?
Yeah.
Wait, which one is Smith's hand? Because she said Smith
This one.
had...
No,
Right,
because
this one to
we
the right.
just explained this, Cal.
Callum, you.
Callum, I hate to
Is
break
that-
this to you. You need to be smart for this game.
What are you
That's
saying?
Callum game.
Right, so we all
Smith...
down for presenting this one.
Smith had 3
Yeah,
aces,
because
so-
no,
Yeah,
look at the
that
colors
one.
on it too.
Yeah,
Look at the colors on it
fucking
too.
Callum, please.
You can notice something's wrong with it, with the
What,
colors.
Ian?
Alright.
There's red and black.
I'll-
So yeah,
I'll
I think it's
present.
that one.
Miss Orley, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Miss Smith's hand has... Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces.
Bro, I'd have more
But
than
as you
normal
can
with that.
clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces in it.
Or maybe the witness was simply confused.
She's daft, boy.
Perhaps it was the defendant's hand. In question.
Payne cut out midway through his sentence, bro.
Yeah.
Poor
He
guy.
was sweating too much.
Take another look at the evidence.
Man's dripping.
Let me in, let me in.
As you can see, the defendant also had 2 aces in his hand.
Get a gritty on him.
Where are these 50s? I see cheating alright. And it's going on right here in the courtroom.
Oh, that.
Got him, Apollo.
2 aces in each player's hand make 4 aces in total. Hardly proof of cheating.
Why is she hiding behind the?
I'm not gonna lie, she got that like little white part over like her cuff was her ass.
Please, wait, please, please.
All of you,
It is true. I have seen it. The 5th Blue Eyes White Dragon. The final
Yeah.
piece of the Exodia. There was cheating. I swear to you.
that's odd. She must be lying. If she's the most sincere I've seen her all day. The only cheating she's done is cheating on her ex-boyfriend.
You're right to trust your instincts, Justice, but please refrain from commenting on the witness's marital status.
Okay. Mr.
It was me
Gavin.
who ended the relationship, not him.
Who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead. Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion.
What might that be, Mr. Gavin?
If you don't mind, perhaps we might examine the actual cards?
No.
Ah, sorry. I love my grape juice, what can I say?
We all do,
Anyway,
Your
go
Honor.
on, examine the cards.
Mr.
Go on,
Payne,
Riley.
as much as I dislike you, I need you for this. Players' hands that night were set aside as evidence, were they not?
Devin, put that back.
Oh no!
Not like that, Payne. Shut up. The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court.
Very well. Prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards
The victims,
or
the victims,
the
the
defendant's
victims.
cards?
Nah, the defendants, but
These cards
The victim
don't
is
prove
likely
nothing.
cheating.
You know what, I
If
don't care
these
about
cards
that.
don't prove cheating was going on, nothing will.
I don't think the villain is cheating. I
Now,
think
which
it's
of these
the
hands is more
The villain.
suspicious?
defendant.
Victims.
Victims? Nope. Okay.
Defendant.
It was the
Balls to
victim's hand that
walls.
changed over the course
It's
of
the
the
defendant.
witness's testimony. The defense requested time to examine Mr. Smith's cards.
Very well. Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well.
Alright, victim's hand, here we go. Well,
Well,
time's a
well.
wasting. Get to it, Justice.
Yeah, yes, sir.
What look like? What look like?
When examining
Room
evidence, be
69.
sure to view it from all sides and angles. Try using the
Dude,
dials on the evidence viewer.
Bro, the double-sided cards. That's what's happening.
That should give you a better perspective on the case.
Turn them around. There's probably an ace behind it.
No, it's a double-sided card.
Boom.
Oh.
It's from the wrong deck.
That's the blue eyes white dragon. It's blue.
Your Honor, look at this. One of those victim cards.
One of
Those
those
victim
victim
cards.
cards.
One of
The
those
cards for the
victim
victim, Your Honor.
cards. He's pulling one of those victim
Fuck,
cards.
is it different color?
He's pulling a victim card.
Bro, for real, Pain is so shit. Motherfucker didn't even look at the cards.
But I put the card in right hand.
What was that, Miss Orley?
Nick,
Bullet
wait,
got
me
her.
upload.
What's that, Miss?
Die
Laurel?
verschickt. Wirklichkeit. Not wunderbar.
Your Honor,
The devil.
Mr. Gavin, yes.
tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker?
The cheese?
I'll tell you, since your stupid little old man brain can't wrap your head around it. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say. The dealer.
You've got a friend in me. Wait, so you mean to witness Miss Orley?
She's the cheater. Professional, I'd
I
wager.
told you she cheated on
Oh.
Order! Order!
Focus, justice. Time to take advantage of her. I mean, of her
Wow.
mistake.
Hey yo,
Wow.
Apollo, hey yo.
Wow, ayo, Apollo.
Apollo, what you say? What you doing to the witness, man? Come on.
Wait, why did they
scared
include that
me.
line in the game?
I know, it's really weird, but a little funny.
I mean, I don't judge. I mean, I would. She's pretty
Time to take
hot.
advantage of women.
What? She is pretty
Boys.
hot. Like, if she consented, like,
Your
you know.
Honor, may I take
I'd like to take
advantage
advantage of
of
her if
her?
she was okay with it.
Yeah, exactly. If it's like a role play type of
Please
Yeah,
recall
yeah.
the testimony we just heard.
Attorney, gentlemen, please calm down.
Chili's right.
Ergo, Miss Olga Early
Here we go.
conspired to cheat, not with my client.
Oh hell yeah, we got the
but
pursuit
with the
music going.
victim, Mr. Slim Shady.
We got the pursuit music going, hell yeah.
Does that mean
shit's
it's
a
nearly
banger.
over? Dude, Happiness, I love that movie.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. I have it on my
That's
iPad,
only
but like in like
she-
4 times speed.
She cheated poorly, but she's very broke. Therefore, it's not hard to imagine an altercation between her and the victim. Oh, not again.
Wait, you don't mean? The defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss Olga.
It's the
You are
negotiated
okay.
this bit too much.
Is Your Honor okay?
The judge has had a stroke.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, are you alive?
Miss Olga Oral, are you?
Time for justice, because my name is Apollo Justice. There were three people in the room at the time of the incident. Me, your mother, and your sister. And
Whoa.
if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am.
Yes.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh yo, Apollo did it. It was
Yes, I am.
This isn't Apollo Justice
job.
Ace Attorney, this is Apollo Justice Ace Prisoner. He's going to jail.
Ace convict.
The defense
Special Victims Unit.
accused Witness Miss Olga Urli of murder.
For real, Apollo. She's dead. She's dead.
On guard. But Olga's dead.
All guys died in the courtroom.
Did we win?
Not yet.
Mr. Payne, where is your witness, Miss Olga Oral?
It appears she's lost her consciousness.
While the iron's hot.
She actually did die. No way.
Mr.
Still a thing.
Justice,
Your Honor.
it seems you presented a new possibility to court.
Did no one think of that?
No, they're all straight. No, Ian, Payne is the prosecution. Of course, they
One
didn't think of that.
suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
I literally said it the
Yeah.
second
And
she
that
walked in that
means-
she was the murderer.
This court cannot pronounce a verdict
is it-
for the defendant at this time.
Disqualified.
What?
I did it. I held out.
Yeah.
Didn't take me 30 seconds to nut this time, it took me 40.
Congrats, Justice. Proud of you.
Congratulations, Pain. I know, Justice.
Pain did not accomplish that.
He is in
Pain,
pain though.
Pain was less.
I see no point in prolonging the trial this day. Prosecution will need to make much further inquiries.
Objection.
Can't end the trial
I got you as
here, Your Honor. Not yet.
What nonsense is it?
He's so upset he's having a mental breakdown.
He flatlined.
What nonsense is that?
Oh, Pain flatline, bro.
Think. One of the cards had a different colored back. Don't
That's
you
Donnie.
wonder what it means?
Ready?
What are you
Not sure.
doing, Mr. Ryan?
Mind.
Raising objections right when you're about to get off the ridiculous.
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know. Mr. Wright has a talent for the ridiculous.
What a dumb motherfucker.
Perhaps you should get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the game. Well done, Mr. Wright.
GG.
As we said before, we alternate between 2 decks of cards that night.
That we said before.
The 2 decks at the club have different colored backs. As I said, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and
Fortnite cards, Fortnite
I
cards.
actually forget
It was Fortnite cards.
trading cards. 1 color per deck. Probably
Probably.
Why use different colored backs?
use the same type of cards. We
Oh,
might
right,
end up
cut it
with
out,
2
cut it out.
Omega trading card skins. Maybe even a combine.
Pokemon, the trading card game. You use different colors and they still get mixed up. How dumb!
We
Mr. Wright, is everything okay?
Oh, I didn't take my meds this morning.
You've had me standing in
Fine,
this
it's
fucking
fine.
stage for the last 4 hours, and I'm wearing a beanie. I'm not okay.
Look at Beanie.
Your Honor, can you give my client a chair?
It's California.
No.
It's 40 degrees
Hmm, I
outside.
see. That's kinda odd.
Okay,
For
then.
some reason. I had this impression that you were using the blue cards.
Yeah, me too.
I wonder why that is.
I'm sure someone said something about
Because
blue
at the
cards.
top of the deck it was blue.
Whatever. In the end, what card of the wrong color got into the mix? Which means there was cheating.
Yes, a star
Oh,
clip.
shit. I fucking had a
Excuse
stroke.
me.
I'm sorry. I had a stroke.
Excuse me.
Yet, this card raises 2 serious questions. Where's my daughter gone? Hello? She said she was coming in. She hasn't come in yet. I'm a bit worried. Has she found a new papa?
I think she's dead.
Mr. Wright's a bit confused.
Apollo, have you seen her?
Yes?
Where?
Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think! In the last game. When was the card swapped?
When?
We get into the interesting
When?
part.
3 broad possibilities here. 1. I ate the card. 2. I'm the murderer. 3.
I mean-
I'm the victim.
He's eaten cards before. He's eaten evidence before. Wright has eaten evidence before. He ate a glass bottle with poison in it before. I would not put it
My
past him.
card says pop.
How is he not
My
dead?
head says
I don't
pop.
know. I don't know. Midway through a trial, he just eats a bottle of poison. He's fucking insane.
It could have been
That's
swapped
all we have.
before the
We need
murder,
for the code.
during the
Yeah, we
murder,
have everything we need.
No need
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
or after the
Oh,
murder.
Mr. Payne, please take the stand,
Well,
Mr.
yeah,
Payne.
thanks for the news, Bullet.
You sound like Waluigi.
Right.
Bullets! Bullets where?
Oh,
Apollo's having a moment.
Of course it was
Oh.
Darren, please, at the side of the video,
Oh.
like at the top right or something,
Oh.
please like have a counter to see how many times we said bullets where.
Yeah, I'll have a bullets counter. Bullets counter. It's just every time we say
Yeah.
bullets, where?
Continue now. I've like moaned 4 times and
Oh,
I hear
I'm
footsteps.
sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry.
It
I'll
might
go,
be as
come on, get
simple
up
as you think, Mr. Payne.
Oh,
Or it might not.
Mm.
Look underneath your seat, Mr. Payne. Put a banana there. Now, I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first.
Let's
When
take a
do
look
you
at
think
Paul
the
Allen's
cards were
card.
swapped? Or if they even were swapped, maybe there aren't cards. Maybe this is a ruse.
Maybe I
Maybe
hate the
I'm
card.
the
Alright,
cop.
boys, what are you thinking? Before, during, or after?
Not the
After the
wolf
murder.
during.
Okay, so we've after and during.
Hang on.
I am like
After.
nearly unconscious, by the way. I'm like about to pass out. We need to.
Yeah, please.
I'm not
After.
joking.
Alright,
Hurry it up.
I'm on the
Jay, say
verge.
after. Jay, say after. When was the card swapped into the deck? It's
not done.
after.
After.
After? Alright, we're all agreeing after.
Perhaps it happened after the murder.
What's that? Ridiculous. What's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown? That's silly.
Objection. Yes, but tell me. Shit, my mouse fell. How do you swap cards during the game? It takes silly over impossible.
Objection! Take it from me, son. There's a lot of silly in this world, but very little impossible.
Oh, even when the back of the cards are a different color. If you pull that during the game, you'd be caught in no time, wouldn't you?
Ah!
Quite true. Don't question why I have a different voice. The estrogen is kicking in. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands were shown. After the murder.
Thank you, Phoenix. Oh,
Depends on like that.
Okay, this is going past silly. Straight on to crazy.
Shut up, you goofy motherfucker.
I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game is over? Who would do that?
Indeed. That's one of the mysteries before us.
There's
I
another?
can't get. Yes, a simple yet decisive decision must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card?
Who swapped my blue eyes white dragon out the deck, goddammit?
Who put a Mewtwo in my Yu-Gi-Oh deck?
who could have done it?
The game and the
Oh, no,
murderer
that
is
we're
done.
legend.
The victim is dead. Only 2 remain in the room. Alive, that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga Orley.
It's Olga because what's his name? Right? Made a phone call.
Who was it that swapped the
So
red card
who
for
was
blue
it
card?
that swapped the
It was
red card with the blue card?
Olga.
It was Olga Orley.
We're all saying Olga Orley.
It was
New
Miss
Orleans.
Orley. She was really trying to cover up evidence of the cheating.
That does make some sense.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You didn't like that.
I don't sound too
Alright.
daft, boy.
There's a problem with that explanation.
Huh?
Okay, I was about to scream at you.
Swapped
What the hell
card
is
was
that?
from the wrong deck.
There's someone outside my house.
Freaking.
Yes, a blue card was stuck into the red hand. There's something outside my house. Please help me.
Your Honor, no! The real
Seriously?
murderer!
Swapped card from the wrong deck. When the backs are different colors? Remember that you're talking about Olga Orley. She was the dealer.
He's also my crack dealer.
Do you really think she's my estrogen dealer? Do
Yes.
you really
Yeah,
think
you're
she would
estrogen.
make such a novice mistake? Rookie mistake.
Actually, I've trouble imagining even the judge making that mistake.
I don't,
do you
he's a
mean by
stupid
that?
prick.
And the judge is a bit daft.
A little more thought, Apollo.
Right.
I don't think it was
Okay, so-
Tina,
It'd be someone else.
Someone else?
I guess. Yeah.
The one who swapped the cards wasn't Mr. Right, of course. And, well, it couldn't have been Olga Orley, really, either.
Paula's having a bit trouble speaking.
What are you suggesting?
That's hardly a
Well,
logical
not to know.
conclusion, I'll admit. As the defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss Orley at this point.
Yes, I know. But she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would have made the mistake of swapping the wrong color card. Boy,
Paula
I'm
can't read.
struggling.
Paula can't read.
And if the card was
Because I
swapped in
really
the game,
need to
it'd be
take a piss.
Heh. That's my feminine laugh from my estrogen.
Something you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
My apologies. It wasn't actually estrogen I was on. I was on peaches.
Goddamn.
Copious amounts of them.
Jeez.
That, and Your Honor, I was just thinking about how much fun all this is.
I love being accused of murder, Your Honor. This is my favorite hobby.
This is simply tantalizing.
How about confusing? I have no idea. Claiming you are.
Then who is it?
Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it? Innit, bruv?
Precisely. Don't ask why I'm Metal Gear Solid Snake anymore.
Huh?
I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction, just like my voice.
Oh, real.
A new direction?
We'll find that, indeed, after the murder. Not only did someone swap my estrogen and peaches with snake pills, but they also swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand. And after someone made two critical mistakes.
I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first was swapping the wrong color card.
Because the one who did it didn't know the two colored cards were being used. The other mistake was the number on the card.
Right, the person replaced the 58.
Go on.
With a king. Sorry guys, the piss is really getting to me. I'm sure whoever swapped it wasn't expecting there to be a 58 at all. All he knew was
Fighting-
that the game has been
fighting
won
mental
with a
demons.
full house.
He's fighting the piss. Poor Apollo.
Oh,
He's fighting
fuck,
the
it hurts
bullets.
so much.
No piss.
Bullets!
Bullets where?
So they picked up a king
Oh,
from the table
darn.
and swapped it in.
I'm so sorry.
There's one problem. According to our case record, this person never existed.
For real? I mean,
Anomaly.
we really gonna trust Payne here when he says something doesn't exist. Or he's a fucking, like... He's like,
Intruder.
bro's so
Not
bad
a-
at investigating, he didn't turn a pair of cards over.
But you have to admit the possibility of a fourth person in the orgy.
Thank you.
It was a foursome, not a threesome. Though it's more than a possibility. Because I was there. There was someone else there that night at the scene of the crime. My alter
It was
ego.
me, Barry.
I forgot how I talk as Phoenix. I need to remember.
Yeah, go back into your...
Perverted man.
I believe the
Okay.
judge spoke truthfully earlier. You do make trials ridiculous, Mr. Wright. I mean, come on, this is fucking stupid. Fourth person in an orgy? No, that would never happen. Shut up, dumb bitch.
Never. Hopla.
The trial has proceeded on the central assumption. Namely, that at the time of the incident, there were only 3 people in that room.
I believe this new evidence, shall we, overturns that assumption.
Their one problem is that you chose to conceal this information from the court.
Don't worry, guys. Lying while on the stand is not a crime in this universe. It's fine.
I suppose that is a problem. Yes.
Forgot how much I did not like
Court
Phoenix.
is adjourned for a brief recess.
That was the only recess day got. Well, we had 4 yesterday.
Mr. Gavin, I'll see you in my chambers during this recess.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Wait, what?
How are they gonna hook up?
Very well.
Yeah.
Trial will resume in 20 minutes.
Bro, Christoph and the judge hooking up in the judge's chambers. No way.
On God.
April 20th,
Zero.
11:52
That
a.m.
was a
District
foul.
Court, defendant lobby
That
number
was
3.
a-
That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. To suddenly claim that there was another person at the orgy like that. Well, it's a bit strange. I must ask, is it the truth?
Fuck no, I made it up.
Ah, I see. Ah, being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I have no time for mysteries. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. That's what he's here for, dumb fuck. You lost your badge. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome.
I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Kristoff.
Justice.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bringing out the cords of steel. The judge has summoned me to his chambers, so carry on without me. I have some business to attend to with the judge. Yes. Nothing suspicious going on at all.
You did well, Apollo.
How old is it?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, I guess.
That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright?
You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket. It's actually up my ass.
Oh.
Here,
Oh, he's got a
you can
spare.
look at it. There's a picture of my OnlyFans.
Oh no.
Oh, and my daughter, that too. Same thing, really.
No, that is a child. That is a child, Phoenix.
I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter. You know you're homeless and all.
Homeless people
Oh
can't
no,
have
she's not
children.
mine.
One more question.
That's it.
The one who cheated that night, was it you?
Oh, he's going silent.
On my wife? Yes. But what do you think about the crime? Not my wife.
Apollo, what do you think about my wife?
You know what happened 7 years ago?
9/11.
What I did.
Phoenix has murdered 17 people in an Olive Garden.
It's not unreasonable for you to think I might cheat.
I never honest, but it is odd that he managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years in it.
And yet,
Want to know something?
No.
Okay. There's only one game where you can be dealt cards all night and still win.
goldfish.
Digimon.
So true. So true. Thank you, Phoenix Wright.
You see, we weren't playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We were playing Digimon. Digimon is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it's a lot like a court case. Or a wedding.
And, you know, a lot of Digimon players do end up going to court.
Poker is like trial law?
Figure out what your opponent is thinking, especially their hype, and you win.
Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds.
Harder? I think not.
Jesus.
Dot 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 exclamation mark.
Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end.
Phoenix just sounds like a serial killer with that voice. Like, those lines and that voice, he does just sound like a fucking serial killer. Especially when he says, "You know what I did 7 years ago, Apollo."
Not like this.
Their
Bodies are gone.
language is a valuable source of information.
Oh, it just doesn't sound right.
You're kidding.
You're capping, Mr. Wright.
Straight
That-
cap, bro.
For instance, Mrs. Oral.
All be healthy.
She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony because she's into strangling.
Damn.
She's got bruises there. Did you notice? I did it, by the way.
No. Come on, who knows that?
Words, habits,
Habits.
twitches,
Oh,
TikTok
dog,
dances.
so. I think it's
It's
Words,
all
habits,
information for the
twitches,
reader.
bullets.
Bullets?
bullets.
Where?
That's the secret to winning, Apollo.
bullets.
Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you.
Phoenix
Madam
raced to
Can's in my
Apollo
back
into a
garden, by the way.
gambler. But I'm not worried. I mean, there's no way I'll pick up on these signals. In it.
No.
Something.
No, you won't. You're right.
Goddamn.
I was a
Huh?
fool to trust you.
You just don't know it yet. You don't know
Actually
how fucked you
knocking the
really
fruit
are.
tree. What's he talking about?
Senile man.
But you will. Soon.
Yet again, he just sounds like a serial killer.
Ah, almost forgot. One more thing about this case.
Yes.
You should know, I haven't told the truth to anyone yet.
He's been lying the whole fucking time. He's actually just been lying the whole
Lying
time.
in court.
I've
You're right.
gaslighted them into
That's
thinking
illegal.
there was a murderer.
Yeah, that's
There
illegal.
There was really no murder.
Your Honor, there
What?
was
This is
no
a social
poker game.
experiment. I'm not actually
Your
homeless.
Honor, what is poker?
Your Honor, it was just a little bit of trolling. What?
Your Honor, it was for
I knew it.
I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. And Apollo. I need you to be there, defending me.
Okay.
I need your power.
Sour.
Power? I had no idea my cords of steel were that special.
It comes back to the cords of steel.
It's time.
It all goes to the cords
This
of
game
steel,
is
man.
based off the cords of steel.
The most crucial aspect
The
of the game.
real try begins now. Do your best.
Oh boy.
To be continued. We're left on a cliffhanger.
Depends.
The game ends
Is
there.
that the end?
No, that's not the end.
We have to
So-
buy a
This
DLC
game
for
fucking
next
ends.
part.
Yeah, it's just a credits roll.
DLC.
Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Finn.
You created the tutorial.
April 20th, 12:14 p.m.
I'm just
District
saying,
Court, Court
Phoenix
number
is
2.
definitely guilty. No one talks like that.
Yeah, he just
100%.
talks like so weird. Like,
He doesn't even say court, he says count.
oh yeah, count, count,
Ayo, count will now advance.
I will
count.
now reconvene.
Well, let's go. We're back to count.
Cloud.
Has our
Clout.
witness, Miss Olga Oral, recovered?
Clout will now reconvene, boys. We got clout now.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she's regained consciousness.
Perhaps we can hear her version of the events again.
That's the thing, Yippee. She's quite fatigued.
You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne.
Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. You may be tired, Payne, but I do not care. Shut up.
Kristoff is just a bitch. What the fuck?
He's just an asshole. The defense would like to request that Miss Orley take the stand, whether she's dying or not. Who cares if she dies on the stand? At least we'll solve a murder case.
There'll be a new one.
Very well. The witness will take the stand.
Murder one to solve one.
Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession? I don't remember. I don't know who you are.
Who?
Or perhaps you'd rather
Yeah, I'll
admit
give
that
you
you're a
the
poor liar and a poorer loser, like the dirty little bitch you are.
God damn.
Not.
Whoa, she got tripped now.
Wow.
Name's Ogla Orley. That's the truth, R. I'm a pro dealer, R.
He's a pirate now.
People call me Ogla Quick Fingers Orley because I'm good at fingering, R. Arg, 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 arg.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Oh, really?
Want to know something else, eh? I'm not really Russian. And my last name sounds like Oh really? Or
She's Irish!
Oro.
For real?
Arg.
Irish.
There, that's the truth. I hope you're satisfied, arg.
Proven Christoph wrong.
So-
Goddamn.
Win it.
Hola, or
You will tell the
Billy.
court that you were really up to that night.
Fine, I'll talk, R. We had a plan, see, R.
Let me remind you that you are currently under oath.
That means fucking nothing to anybody. I'm sorry, but every witness lies on the
Especially
fucking
Phoenix.
stand. Yeah, especially Phoenix. Literally just
Literally.
pulls out and says, I have
Like
told the
admitted
truth.
that
He wasn't saying a single thing true.
Literally said he was lying the entire time. Well, here's the grape juice.
Back.
Oh, he's downing it.
Oh, Jesus.
Any further fabrications will have serious consequences.
Jesus Christ.
He's dying.
The judge was starting to sober up, so we had to down more.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I'm a pro, arg. That Slim Shady hired me to do what I do best, arg. Arg, 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 arg. I was planted at the Marsh Bowl Club several days prior to that night of the game, arg. As a waitress, arg, and a prostitute, arg.
Jesus.
So, you were in cahoots with the victim.
Not that he needed my help, arg.
Good judge.
Slim Shady is a well-known Digimon player in some circles,
He's a master.
but winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying the legend. The unfuckable penis right, arg.
Jesus Christ, this case. We ruined it.
The plan was simple, elegant really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts, and not that kind.
We put up a bear trap on the table.
Yeah, that's right there.
I was to plant the Borigon in Wright's pocket beforehand, arg. Digimon names looked up, by the way.
Ah.
And then deal 5 aces during one of their games, arg.
Hey, yo, he's fucking groping
When they
him,
were
bro.
when Slim Shady began groping Wright and searching him too for condoms. They didn't want to get diseases. He would then pull out the planted card and trap would snap shut, arg.
The bear trap, that is.
You swapped the cards.
Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it. It would have had made great double play, arg. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces, arg.
Indeed. Being caught red-handed at cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins.
A 7-year legend destroyed by one little Borigon. That was the plan, arg.
For real. Oh, really, Orly? How droll. But it appears you've made quite the mistake.
Mistake?
I agree. The
He's
trap
actually
Yeah, he's actually just confused. I agree, the trap was elegant.
What?
Yet, what happened to that planted card? You fucked up, you dumb bitch.
Hey, that's right.
I thought that was your line. I thought you were just gonna Peter Griffin laugh and say nothing else for a second.
I didn't
Hi,
even realize I
Kakar,
had a
he's
line.
lucky. I'll give him that. You'd have to be a slip free from a trap laid by Ogla Quickfingers Oral.
Oh, really?
Like the third time he said this in a row, he's so confused.
The witness would be much cuter if
know
she
what?
dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick.
He just doesn't care.
Cute? Who wants to be cute when you can be a I mean, I'm not cute, I'm bad. You hear me? Bad. Arg.
When you're through being bad, perhaps you could be cute.
That's it. Doesn't care about testimony.
Tell us about this trap that was laid on the table, and how you put it there.
Alright, time for bear trap testimony. The best laid traps.
That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the last hand just like he was supposed to. Then Slim Shady searched him. But the planted card was gone, Arg. The trap failed, Arg. The next Arg moment, right Arg picked up the Rarg and swung at Arg.
What happened to choking at the
Flying.
start?
There's a sign she's
That-
flying. She touched the
Yeah.
back of her neck.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't me who hit Slim Shady. It was that no good cheating defendant.
What
Yeah,
happened
sit
with
at the
the?
start, you should-
That was
sit
him
at the
taking the
start.
locket.
Yeah, we know which one it is.
That was him
We know
taking the
which one
locket.
it is.
She also touched the back of her neck, and guy told us
Yeah.
bad.
That's a bad sign.
Shut the fuck up.
That's a bad sign, man.
Shut up. Surprisingly, it still leaves us mostly in the dark.
The trap was perfect, I tell ya. Perfect. If that rotten cheater hadn't messed it up. Arg.
Look who's talking.
Apollo's just really
Well-
angry. Jesus. That sounded like
Ball throw.
that sounded like stock gulping sound effect.
Another
Well,
bottle.
Testimony for what it's worth is all yours, Mr. Justice.
With witnesses like her, who needs criminals? And with defendants like Mr. Right, who needs prosecutors?
Yeah, he kind of has just been lying the whole fucking time.
We know what one it is anyway.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's when she
Okay.
touches the back of her head.
that
Yeah, press it.
press.
Yeah.
Hold it! Wait, isn't that a little odd?
What? What's odd? Me hair?
You searched Mr. Right, thoroughly, and found it not an A. Which means he didn't cheat. Which means he had no reason to strike the victim.
There it is again.
What? Well,
Yo.
the world!
He's Apollo's activated the world. He stopped
What
time.
was that just now? I sensed something. It
Shit.
was my stand.
Something wrong.
No,
All has the same
nothing,
side of stand as Miss Orley.
Yo.
What to do? Should I press her a little harder? Should I ask her about
Press
her
harder.
stand?
Alright, press
Press
it.
hard.
Pressure about her stand.
Nah, no need, bro, no need.
Stop time.
Miss Dolly, you're hiding your stand ability.
What? What are you talking about? How could you know about the world?
Zawado.
Me? Quick fingers Orly hiding something?
Oh, wait.
Oh, this is a faithful basis accusation.
Why do you have a stroke? Like, baseless accusations.
I like to leave Pain. Pain's like just sweating to death at the back. Look at him.
He's getting dehydrated, bro.
I have one
He's the one that won't-
for the witness then. You say you saw the moment the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
Oh, there it is again.
Of course it's true, Arg. I did see it. Honest. I saw it when Right hit him. The world! With me own eye. There's a knife behind you, by the way. I planted it.
Oh, sick. Another bear trap.
That's how she What's this weird vibe I'm getting? Is it the same type of Santa Star Platinum? That witness, for instance,
That's
Miss
Phoenix,
Orley.
dum-dum.
Oh shit!
Shut your whore mouth.
That witness, for instance, Miss Oral.
Go-
She would touch the back of her neck to activate her stand ability. Did you notice?
Touching her neck, was it?
Oh, fuck. Here we go. You-
What is this?
It's Earthbound. It's
Army, 1
fucking
million
Earthbound.
Turn
$1
off the guns
million.
here. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
I
Is
can't.
this my stand ability?
No, I need to stop watching this stream. Please tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over.
Why is it not progressing? Oh, well, I have to click this
Stand
button.
ability.
It's coming into focus. There, the twitch. It's so clear. Star Platinum. Zawad. It's like I could perceive her habit, like I could before.
She's barraging her.
Oh yeah, Apollo gets up in the middle of the court and just fucking punches her. Like, boom.
Gotcha!
Zavaldo!
Here we go.
Miss Orley, perhaps you
Yeah,
were
you're fine
unaware
now.
of this yourself.
Okay, thanks.
Unaware of what? Your stand.
Whenever you get to a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand.
My neck? I don't have one. So what? I don't have one. You can't prove it.
What indeed, Justice? Is this more meaningless drivel, or do you have a point for once? I must say, I expected very little of you, but Jesus fucking Christ. I hadn't noticed anything of the sort.
When she says that part of the testimony, she's subconsciously recalling something. Her body reacts to the memory and she touches her neck, summoning her stand. I'm sure of it.
Stan, would someone care to explain what he's babbling about?
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is a stand user. Maybe you have evidence of this stand to show us?
Her habit is scratching her neck whenever she summons her stand. So, what would you remind her of the moment of the crime? Miss, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck.
Apollo's just stretching the cords of steel, bro. You just gotta scream.
I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be some reason behind this habit of yours. I believe the weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck is this.
Oh,
Yeah, the bottle boy.
the
The
bottle?
No,
bottle.
it's the cards, it's the cards.
Bottle
Hang on, my
or cards? What's
I
the...
need to look
Cards.
at the screen.
It
might be the bottle,
You
'cause-
can kill people with
I
cards.
think she would be if she was hit by the bottle on the neck.
Yeah, it does
Oh,
say
it's
weapon.
cards.
It does say weapon. Like,
That's because
Yeah,
this is a
so it's
weapon, you can kill
bottle.
people with them.
bottle?
No.
Yeah, it's the bottle.
Yeah.
Philly.
No, it's cards.
Bottle.
So she killed.
card.
Okay. Whenever she talks
It's the
about the
card.
You guys
moment
just
of
don't play
the
with
crime,
Credit too.
she touches her neck. And what reminds us more of that moment than this bottle, the murder weapon?
So you're wrong.
But something doesn't fit. If you were the only witness to, oh fuck, I messed up.
Doesn't matter. Just
Why
continue.
would that make you touch your neck like you're in pain?
What is he talking about?
Oh, guys, it's clear. Shady
Oh,
Smith
shit, I
hit
remember
her
the
with the
villain.
bottle and then killed himself to frame her for his murder.
It was Mr. Smith, the victim, who was hit, not you.
Sit on face,
This is a cross-examination and a cross-wild conjecture.
Excellent joke, Mr. Payne. Maybe next time don't make it. It's not funny. Shut up.
The witnesses' habits. Wait, what? The witnesses' habits? They're completely irrelevant.
Justice, I'll admit I'm a bit confused myself. This seems kind of stupid. This is certainly a unique cross-examination. Not in a good way, mind you. I'll have to voice
I'll
my
explain
disgust.
later. Just trust me. Now is our only chance to break her. Break her back from when I fuck her.
Justice,
Miss
stop in
Orr,
court, please.
What?
Please testify in detail about the moment of the crime.
Guys,
The
listen.
moment.
No,
Guys,
you have to keep that in. You have to keep that in. You
well,
have
no,
to
I'm-
keep that.
yeah,
That
I'm keeping this just... Guys, listen, I don't think people are gonna be very happy if we just keep making sex jokes about every female witness we get, please.
Who
And you do it to the males
Who
too.
Wait, what? Who
cares?
knows? But she was scared of Callum's comment.
Why is he
I am
back?
knowing nothing.
It's because she was scared of your comment, Callum.
Man, everybody's just fucking.
Dot dot dot.
How was she changed so quickly?
In court?
We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please. Now.
Oh, he's had enough.
What's
It's
the
like a Diablo
maid?
situation. It's like Diablo.
Fine, arg.
Look for the
Alright, look for the next.
Maybe she won't do it again.
He's the one who
Maybe
did
she
it.
won't do
I didn't let him out of my sight
No,
until the
keep
cops
looking
got
just in
there.
case.
Arg.
Have we pressed her about this yet? Maybe that will give us more information on what to present.
Press.
Yeah, go on, bye.
Alright, we'll press.
Come on, bye.
You seem uneasy.
No shit, you just threatened to fuck me, boy.
That's the line. That's the line.
Her eyes are darting all over the place. I must be getting warm. Tell me, after the crime, what was the defendant like?
He must have been stunned by the weight of his crime, arg.
No, I'm sorry. Can we stop there for a second? He said she said he must have been, not like he was.
Yeah, she's bullshitting, obviously.
He sat at the
He's lying?
dais
No
at
way.
that table until the cops came. It's like if someone stopped time. Arg.
Intriguing. I believe you've gotten all the testimony you're going to get out of this witness. So, what do you think about her testimony?
I'll tell you what I think. Her testimony is flawed.
Flawed?
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
the
well,
It's
it is
fine,
flawed.
I trust her, it's fine.
Alright, we're going flawed.
Is basically bogus. It contradicts the evidence.
Bogus?
What's that?
Top now.
Well... Show us this evidence, Mr. Justice.
Oh shit.
Evidence that you claim contradicts the testimony.
She didn't let him out of her sight until the cops got there. I know there's some evidence that contradicts that.
Lads, can
Oh
you
my God,
do you want me
you're
to-
bullshit.
You shut up!
I
Leave me
need
listen.
two more there, please.
Shut up!
Thanks.
Get out.
What did
Okay.
he
He
say?
needs 2 more roofies.
I don't know.
What did he
He's on
say?
about Fortnite again.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Callum, they
Yeah,
left
that's
to
what I
make
said,
the
and then I
phone
said even if
call.
she wasn't telling the truth, she'd be there.
Oh, damn, bring the phone call.
Yo.
They left to make the phone call.
Both of them would have ran
Hmm? What do you
away
mean?
if they
They
died.
left to.
No,
they
no,
left
yeah,
to
he
make
left-
the
Doing shit out your mouth.
He left. Yeah, he did leave to make the phone call because he had to go upstairs.
I think
Huh?
present the phone.
Present the phone.
Maybe.
No, don't.
Is it all we have? Do we have anything
Oh,
else?
you
No.
going on
Cards.
just words that's coming in your head.
We all down for presenting the phone?
The cards.
One. It's gonna be wrong.
Ignore the cards.
No. What other evidence do we have for a section?
Cards.
Not really anything. Nothing else. Like, this is just cards.
Julie.
The cards are cool, they look nice.
Compelling evidence.
I think I'd like to see them.
They do.
There's not a whole lot of other evidence.
The
I'd say try to look at
phone,
the
really, then,
cards.
because
I
he
think
did
it's
leave
the
to make
phone.
the phone call.
No, I'd say
Right,
try to look at the
presenting
cards,
the
to be
phone?
honest, man.
Yeah, I think the phone maybe then, because he did leave to make the call.
Alright, we'll present the phone.
Miss Orley, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states that the police were alerted by a report from the defendant.
Eh?
And we know that the defendant left the room, climbed the stairs, and made that phone call from the first floor of the Borscht.
Hello, I'd like to order a McChicken nugget.
That's who he called. He called McDonald's. He called
Wrong
McDonald's.
number. Yeah, no, he had to kill the guy because he fell
Oh,
in backwards
shit,
calling
wrong
the
number.
emergency services an accident.
Accidentally called the wrong person.
Spasm.
Joe, explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant. When he left the room entirely.
You is the phone, but. Oh. Oh.
So Ian, you were right.
Exactly.
And you were
Yeah,
wrong.
Man who picked up the bottle and swung
You
it that
were
night
wrong, Cal.
wasn't the defendant.
What?
What's this scene again?
Darren, we nearly done this, man.
I would hope so.
No.
Darren, you played this game.
I mean,
I know.
we're getting to the part where we
Hold on. Yeah, we're going to the big reveal.
You
What
dirty.
RPG?
Oh wait, no, I'm not saying this. Olga.
he's Slim Shady.
It's gone.
It's
Okay.
gone.
Who's a good
The card's gone.
Oh.
Oh. Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from the next to right,
Wait, Smith grabbed it?
and he hit me. It
Domestic
was a thing we
violence.
had. Very kinky.
Jesus, not again.
You.
So I just grabbed the
It's
bottle back to him over the head then.
When I came to, the victim was already
Right.
dead.
That's the judge.
Oh wait,
Oh, the victim was already dead. Is that it?
The judge already.
That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in the league with Slim Shady, I'd be a suspect in the rapper community for sure.
Dot dot dot.
Not the rapper community.
Dot dot dot.
Dot dot dot.
Alright, good. Glad we got that out.
Well, where does this leave us, Miss Orla? Baggy trousers.
Pain is dissolving into static.
I told you Payne is literally so stressed he's leaving the dimension.
With a bottle and I'm imagining all of this.
Actually having a stroke.
It appears that prosecution is at its wit's end. Frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, meet me in my quarters again. Oh yeah, by the way, what do you think of this turn of events?
Blasphemy.
Mr. Gavin? Sir?
I believe that, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss Oily a big, fat, stupid, fucking liar.
What? I'm only fat in my thighs.
3 were in that room the night of the murder. The defendant, the victim, and her. And she has a motive.
Motive?
Her plot foiled, the witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder.
I thought you went to law school.
Law school is
What?
an English
I didn't-
class.
I'm
Dumb
no
fuck.
killer.
Yeah,
I'm a
they
pirate
teach
and a
you
Russian.
business.
It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me. It's definitely the other me.
The Russian me.
Oh,
Why is everyone just laughing?
What tangled webs we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangled, we catch ourselves in the process.
he's actually become Shakespeare.
Yeah, but I was
Mr.
trying to
Right?
say he's a poet.
Such a hasty. This shit was like 4 hours. It's not like you, Christoph Gavin, to be going to the judge's quarters so frequently.
What are you saying? What goes on between me and the judge is not your fucking business, right? Right? You had your time. Shut up.
You got something on your lip there, Christoph. Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the same time of the murder.
Why is he helping me? Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder, a blue-eyes white dragon in his Digimon set. And the one who swapped the cards didn't know 2 colors of cards were being used.
They were
A
colorblind.
4th person in the orgy.
Oh,
What person does it?
Jeez, he is really pissed off.
Pain is not happy. Pain is dissolving.
That's why I decided to bring this case to the court. Here, where there's no escape, no chance for deception.
He's actually
Except me, I lie like every second sentence.
he's gonna bomb the courtroom.
perfect place to catch the real criminal.
Is Gavin guilty? Who's Gavin?
It was,
A
it
real
was Gavin.
criminal?
Clearly, it was Kristoff.
Who's Gavin?
And
Who's
we're in
Gavin?
luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided to us by Raid Shadow Legends, today's sponsor.
No, 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 you
Again.
can't say that.
Not
No,
again.
not
And right at the
again.
beginning of the trial, no less.
This video isn't sponsored. Stop saying that.
That's right. You can unlock a new champ. I mean,
No, no.
Apollo. Perhaps you know what I'm talking about.
Phoenix, please.
Sorry?
Remember what I said? Not the Raid Shadow Legend. The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical error.
He or she wasn't considering the color on the backs of the cards.
Right. But how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red Digimon cards. Yet, there is one person here in our court who thought the cards were blue.
Oh, it's Pain. Oh no.
Pain. Yeah. Pain.
Guys, I swear I didn't do it.
No,
I
it
think
was
this role is
Gavin.
colorblind.
Gavin was at dinner with the victim before it happened, didn't it? Wasn't he?
Well,
Yeah, he was.
think you can figure out who it was.
He heard us, bro. He heard us.
What? If
Who is
Wi-Fi...
this fourth person in the orgy?
I
Why
swear
do I
I'm not
always
gay.
get put on the spot like this?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was
No
it?
defense.
Who taught the cards used in the
It
final
was
game
definitely
were
Kristoff,
blue?
Gavin.
I think it's Gavin. or Pain.
No, I
There's no-
think it was Pain. It was Pain. It was Pain.
I think it's the dead guy, the guy
No, no,
who's
no, no, it was
fucking
Pain.
dead.
Yeah, Pain
No, where's the
convicted.
judge? Where's the judge?
Where's the
No, it was
judge?
Pain. It's
Alright,
Pain. It's
Who are
Where's
we?
the judge?
Who are we
Where's
saying?
Apollo?
Pain.
What if it was
Gavin.
Apollo?
One for Gavin.
Hello.
It's Gavin. Well, it's obviously Gavin. He's got a big white box around him.
That's because I'm selecting him, moron.
Just 'cause you're-
That's because the
Oh,
moron.
What if it was Phoenix's daughter?
Of course.
Oh,
Which one?
You're so right.
which one? His daughter or his daughter?
Stop.
question.
Hey, who are we saying?
No, Pain. It's Pain. It's
Gavin.
Pain. It's Pain.
It's
Gavin.
Gavin. It's Gavin.
Gavin.
It has to be
No, it's
Gavin.
Pain.
There's
No,
no way it's
it's
fucking
Pain.
Pain.
Okay, we're
No,
saying.
no, let's see. No, I
Pain.
want to see what happens if you convict Pain. Come on, we
We're-
have, we have loads of
It's
listeners.
not Pain.
I'm thinking, bro. I think it would be funny if you.
No, no, no,
We're
we
not
haven't- we
throwing-
haven't got a single thing wrong yet. We have all the reputation back. Can we at least
Yeah,
see
but
what
it'll
happens?
take more time. It'll take more time. I will say if you get it wrong, it won't say anything different. It won't say anything different. It won't specifically say, oh, why the fuck do we accuse Pain? It'll just say, this motherfucker's wrong. Take away his points.
This is so sad.
It's
tragic.
Kristoff. It's Kristoff.
Alright, we're saying Kristoff.
Kristoff, Gavin.
Alright,
Yeah.
Kristoff
He
Gavin.
had lunch with the fucker,
Hey,
It has to
that.
be Kristoff.
as I expected. Your eyes and ears are as sharp as your hair.
Why did you
Apollo.
say it like that?
I was right.
Kristoff Gavin. You were the fourth person at the orgy. Why do you think you keep going to the judge's place? You can't get enough cock.
Oh fuck.
Right. But of
Oh,
course,
God,
Mr.
he's
Gavin knows the colour of the cards.
How would he? As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. You can't tell which of the cards are Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the ones on the floor or the table.
It was the table. But
Are
look,
the police force?
Yeah.
you can see the colours in
They
this
can't
photo.
afford colored pictures.
Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this evidence came to light.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor. Mr.
See,
Oh, I love Bane.
He's a fucking kazoo!
Yeah! Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome. I love poetry, you see, Your Honor.
I think he likes cards too much.
Well, Christoph,
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Gavin, is something the matter?
No, nothing. Excuse me. It was just so sudden. Right. You aren't seriously accusing me, are you, you stupid fucker?
oh, Christoph,
Don't like that.
you know even I'd never take a joke this far!
Oh, I
He's
don't
going
like...
Super Saiyan!
Oh.
He's going Super Saiyan!
Oh, here we go. Hey, Ben.
this has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb. This is insanity.
I'm confused. What was... Is Bane meant to be the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's the
I
prosecutor.
don't know anymore.
He
He's
is.
done nothing.
Yeah, he's so useless. That's why nobody likes him. He's fucking worthless.
The defendant accusing his own attorney of murder.
I assure you, I'm quite sane.
What possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim?
I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Slim Shady either.
Nah, bro, the beanie. They were rapping homies.
No, I took that from his corpse.
Yes, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have even been met before.
Well, what if they have? After all, it is a brothel, and Mr. Gavin likes men. There's a possibility, after all. They may have met each other that night before the game started, during the horny hours.
What are you suggesting?
Is this the truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like you to...
The defense would
mind?
like to request no such thing. Keep your mouth shut, Justice. You're bullshitting.
Mr. Gavin?
Testimonies must relate to the case, Justice. How could anything happening before that game of poker be related?
I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin.
As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss Orley...
Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you.
What?
Mr. Justice, the matter of Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay. Go.
The court, in your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony?
No
Well, obviously.
Yeah, no need, there's no
Well,
need.
obviously,
There's no need.
I think we just proceed. Please, just proceed. I don't want to just.
Oh, please, we need to finish this, guys. Come on.
No, there's
It's
no
gonna
need,
be like
man. Come on, there's no need.
Here's
reused
the testimony.
dialogue.
Darren, press it. Do the funny and
Yeah,
press
yeah.
it.
It won't say anything wacky. It'll probably just end... No, what it'll do... Alright, it'll probably just, like, end the case. It'll
Wait,
probably
can you
just...
just save a state? Can you save a state? Can you save a state?
Do we really want to do... It'll just waste time.
Yes.
No, I don't think it's worth it.
Testimony, Dan. Here.
Hear
Here's
the
the
testimony.
testimony.
Hear the testimony. Alright, no, that's... Alright, we're gonna hear the testimony because I don't want to waste time.
This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He's planning this all ago. Blech.
So true, Apollo.
And I intend to see it true. The defense would like to request that Mr. Wright testify to the court.
It too, Justice. You would betray me, your teacher.
Is that
Sorry,
French?
Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth.
You're a stupid bitch and I hate you.
Very well. The defendant, Mr. Wright, will
Oh,
take the stand.
God.
Please. Pretty please.
Alright, appetite before murder.
That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. He was trying to suck my cock until Slim Shady walked in 5 minutes after Christoph gave up. When the trap failed, Slim Shady hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold, and Slim was uncontrollable. I left to call the police.
One sec. The
And get
music is
McDonald's.
fucked. Right, there we go.
When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to the defense attorney.
Defense
Okay.
attorney Gat.
Yeah.
Did it not pick up the screech? Okay.
It just no. All we heard is
Heard
Gat.
the first half of it.
You were at the Borscht Bull Club the night of the murder?
I dine with him rather frequently, almost as frequently as you bring him to the back room.
Talk to the defense on the phone directly after the murder?
Quite against my will, I had become involved in a murder. Murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him. I was going to call Saul, but
You were planning
Better
this
call
all
Saul.
along, weren't you, right? Just because you wanted to drag me into your little murder trial.
the only thing I want is that twink, petite, meaty little ass you have on you, Mr. Gavin. Oh, and the truth.
Mr. Wright, I request that you stay 20 feet away from me at all times. I'm filing a restraining order.
On God.
As I did back then, and now. I won't say if I mean the truth or the other thing.
I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears that I was wrong.
Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Justice.
Sir.
He's lying, and you're
Yes.
going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin versus Mr. Wright. This can't end well.
Who's your favorite daddy?
Why can't I have a normal trial? Ian, shut the fuck up.
Appetite for murder. Here we go.
Next trial, we can agree no more sexual jokes. This is the sex trial.
Yeah, this is the orgy trial. Okay.
This has happened in Illinois. Wait, he would have to take off the hat, wouldn't he?
He's tampering with the crime
He
scene.
I think the investigators took off the hat.
Yeah, they took off the hat.
No, but how would he know though? Because the hat would have still been on, right?
Yeah, it's on in this image.
And there's no blood streaming. He wouldn't have seen because of the hat.
Well, contradiction found, boys.
I have no idea what just.
Alright, pretty
Objection.
simple.
Mr. Wright, if I may.
Yes.
Take a look at this photograph of the crime scene. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. I wouldn't think you could see blood on his forehead.
Huh, good point.
He's yet again just bullshitting the entire thing for fun. Justice. Next time you point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it, you little whore.
Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court, please?
Yeah, I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put that hat on his head.
Yet again, lying under oath, but nobody fucking cares.
He's wearing the hat in the first image, bro.
Yeah, he put the hat on.
Down, the dead man said.
He wore it through our entire Yu-Gi-Oh game, which turned into a Digimon game. After calling the police, when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view, shining bright, just like in this photograph, and a
Phoenix.
diamond.
Come on, you can't make fun of a man for male pattern baldness. Come on now.
And... ...
He should have gone to Keeps, today's sponsor.
No, we're not
I
sponsored.
picked up his hat. I picked his hat up off the floor and put it on his head.
Why you do it?
Payne is so fucking useless. He's done nothing.
He's not doing anything.
He
Bro.
provided 2 pieces of evidence and just said, "Alright, trial 1."
All I can say is, I'm sorry.
The
But that's the only thing I touched at the crime scene.
That's a contradiction. The ball is being touched because of his fingerprints.
Very true.
So,
Yeah.
So, Miss Oral didn't see you. It being the victim's, his head.
No, I think not. She was out cold. I mean, I touched something else, if you got what I mean, while she was. But let's not
Jesus.
talk about that.
Oh,
I believe I was
no.
the only one.
Here we go again.
Mr. Gavin?
Ahem. Pardon. It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case like the little whore he is.
Dot dot dot.
Hey, he's still our client, isn't he?
No plan.
In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid decisive contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh,
Yeah, bring up the bottle about when he said touched anyone.
Push him harder, Justice. Break him. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO. Kill him. On the stand, shoot him.
Bullets.
Bullets.
Keep coughing.
Bullets where?
not the bullets!
Remember he's having a PTSD
Why do
attack.
I get the feeling we're not on the client's side anymore?
Apollo's actually in
like
tears.
Press him on this one.
Press him on this.
This is the last thing we can on.
About this failed trap. Is it the same trap that Miss Olga Oral mentioned?
Is actually Miss
Oh.
Olga O'Reilly? Come on, man.
The plan was simple, elegant,
Oral.
really. See, we'd set a trap of sorts, but not the one you're thinking of. I was to plant the Pokemon card in Wright's pocket beforehand. And then deal 5 aces during one of our dig. Me lucky charms. When their hands were revealed. Oh.
Oh, he's dying. You're on him.
Olga Orley is dying.
Oh, damn, Jay, you good?
Oh, this boy shit's different.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh.
The legend would be dashed to pieces.
Jesus Christ.
He had too much borscht.
It was the borscht.
He ate too much
Yeah,
borscht.
a harmless prank in essence.
It's such a
Dude,
prank, bro.
dude. There's a camera there, and there, and there.
It's Foozy Tube.
It was by a quirk of fate that it happened to discover it.
Hey, My Hero Academia quirk.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a Digimon card.
The card she planted.
Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. Yo, check the cards on the table. I had a
There
feeling
wasn't any
something
cards.
might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
It's not the one underneath the table, though.
Disposed. Dot dot dot. Where?
We're about to find out
He
here.
ate it. It's either in the bottle or he ate it.
Or
There was an
Oh
empty
God.
bottle of
It's
the
in the bottle,
grape
boys.
juice
It's
I
in the
had been
bottle.
drinking. Ian fucking called it from the start. What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, Your Honor, check the grape juice bottle you've been drinking.
This is a peeper in
I
here.
been
threw the
drinking
card
evidence.
inside the bottle.
Yeah, the judge is just eating the evidence by accident while drinking.
It's actually just empty now. There's nothing in it.
No more evidence. The case is closed, no more evidence.
The evidence is gone. You can't
The
convict
murder
murderer.
weapon.
Oh my god.
Yes, I rolled it up and shoved it in. The
Uh-oh.
colored glass makes it hard to see. Oh shit! Wait, is that the murder weapon next to the judge?
Wait a minute.
Sorry, guys. This might have been my fault.
I guess we're all sent to jail.
My continuous lapse in my judgment.
Oh,
Please, can we hurry this up? I
That's-
feel my
that's the
body's
line.
shutting down as we speak.
that's the line.
I'm sorry for all the drama that I've caused.
Yeah, that's it. That's the line.
We send your honor to jail.
It was an accident, I did it on
inside the murder
purpose.
weapon. That's strange. Did the police miss it in their investigation? Maybe
Gavin!
I'll take a look.
It was Gavin, bro. He messed with evidence.
Mr. Wright, the poker head of courtroom number 3 approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information.
Well, Gavin must have tampered with evidence.
I suppose it's the carrot in the bottle. Alright.
Can we analyze it?
Yep, we'll check the bottle.
The cork. Open the cork.
The bottle is completely.
Yeah,
He did
I
drink
know.
it! He fucking
know.
What's up?
Just
It
present the bottle,
No,
I
I'm
guess.
sticking
and
with it,
learn.
bro. I'm sticking
Send the
Present the
bottle.
bottle. We have a lot of points.
I
it's
think
fine.
I think the judge actually did drink it. I have a feeling he actually just
Yeah,
did.
I know.
He did.
I did drink it, you're right.
Objection. Mr. Roy, if I may.
Yes.
I've examined the bottle and I don't see any card in here.
You're blind.
Hmm? No. Wait.
What? Mr. Wright, surely... ... Isn't it all to say for yourself? After all, you're the one who drank the bottle. Not me.
I can't say that I
But
know
he
what
drank
happened. I can't say that I know what happened to the card, but I can say that isn't grape juice you've been drinking, Your Honor.
Oh shit.
is
But I
my
did
case.
put the card in the
You're
grape
acid.
juice.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh, perhaps a fifth person came and took it out. Oh, and a sixth person could have helped.
Apollo.
Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright's your client, for fuck's sake.
My apologies, Your Honor, but he's accused me of murder, the lying, dirty bitch.
I won't have
Did
you
Ace change
discouraging
color?
our investigation either.
Shut up, Payne. You haven't investigated shit.
Shut up, Kevin. I never liked you anyway.
Oh, you dirty whore.
What
Yeah.
the hell, Gavin?
Well, we all know you hate me because you hate me because I'm the judge's favorite now. Isn't that it, you little whore?
Get up,
Mm.
Payne. Your hairline is receding.
Shut up, Ace.
Guys,
I know.
guys, let's calm down. We
You look
all
like
know
Sonic
I.
if you went drugs.
Mr. Wright's correct. We should all just go to my chambers and calm down.
Arg, I want to go home.
I'm not here. So what's going on? Is Mr. Wright hoodwinking us again?
That's my favorite movie.
Phoenix just gets up and says, "That's my favorite."
Hey, yo, Apollo, I
he's
love
reading
that
Apollo's
movie.
mind.
He's been reading everyone's minds, and that's how he's been bullshitting everything.
Yeah,
He knows what they're thinking.
Or did the card just disappear?
I believe that's enough of that.
Mr. Gavin?
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's loaded with lies. Dirty fucking lies. I'm beginning to
Oh,
see
you'd
how you
like
came
that,
to...
wouldn't you?
Shut up, whore. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago. Huh. Did you even pass the bar, Phoenix Wright?
Well,
There was about.
you certainly
walked
have a
in here.
unique way of treating your clients,
We did,
Kristoff. I'd say I never knew, but 7 years ago.
I believe it was you who threw the first stone, no? You threw a stone through my window last week and broke it. Criminal.
It was an accident.
Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell the truth about this case, it's now or never.
Never.
Don't be led. Wait, I can't speak. Hang on. Don't be
He told
misled.
that, like, at recess he was lying.
I haven't told a single lie here.
That in
Until
itself
now.
is a lie. He's been lying the whole time.
He said it so many times.
When I noticed the trap, I put the card into the bottle to dispose of it. And when I put the hat on the victim's head,
The card was in the hat.
let's say I had a reason for doing that as well.
A reason?
The judge is fucking blasted, bro. He's
That
actually...
reason
Subconscious.
is right
Too much
here.
grape juice.
It's what he's
I knew it.
Your cell phone.
The cell phone.
that night. Recall that I spoke with defense attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case I recorded our conversation.
What's this? That's illegal. You dumb fuck. You've
I don't
submitted to
care.
crime. Oh, fuck. Alright
It's
then.
going in my snuff compilation. Now
What?
that we're all here, I see no reason why I should play it back for the court. Other than the
Hello.
fact it's just now recently given evidence. Hey, yo, Kristoff, I seem to be in a bit of trouble.
What's this? Game not going well? As your League of Legends playthrough hit a bit of a wall, right?
No, but I think my opponent hit a wall. But yeah, something like that.
That gentleman who challenged you, he turned out to be good? He beat you? He fuck you?
He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him hard, and I don't mean in a sexual way. I mean more in like an abusive way.
You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china plate?
This is a Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's.
It wasn't you, was it?
Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should have come to that.
Bone china plate.
That's what he focuses on.
A kind of porcelain. Very smooth and shiny. And not plate, but
I noticed that,
people.
yeah, he said pate instead of plate.
He did.
The hell's a page?
I
I
thought it was just
believe
a
you're
misspelling.
referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead.
The male
Which is
pattern
why
of
he
baldness.
should have gone with today's sponsor, Keeps.
No.
Should have gone with
no,
Ace
no.
Attorney Manscaped.
Court appreciates the defendant's discretion, not indicating my forehead.
It was
Wait
the
a
judge,
second.
Your Honor. The judge is the real victim.
The
He's
judge
not
is
right
the
about
victim
that
from the future.
phone
He survived.
call. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left the basketball club.
Most certainly.
Then how did he know? When did he see this bone china plate?
Oh, yeah, the hat was on. He didn't know he was bald.
Oh! That's right.
Yes. That was when I began to see my good friend in a different light.
We're not friends, right? Don't call me that.
Oh, I know we were more than that back in the day, but let's calm down.
That was-
Troubled,
that was-
I returned to the crime scene.
Work wife.
Work wife. And when I had spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what went wrong.
He took his hat off in the hall.
Well,
Yeah, what if he like took his hat off to say hello?
well, Mr. Kevin, the stage has been set. Let's begin our rap battle.
Oh no.
Or you could explain this to the court and save us the humiliation.
Yes, I think I'll explain to the
Exactly
court.
how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head? And I don't mean his bottom one.
So, this is your reason. The reason why you put the victim's hat back on.
Your point, Mr. Gavin?
It's come down to this, has it? Phoenix Wright, you dirty whore.
Penis, right? I'll have you know.
That's right.
Order! I will have order, Mr. Payne.
I don't want to do my job no more.
That's the line.
I believe this court has been left with no other choice.
Also, I like that he says I don't want to do my job no more. Didn't do his fucking job from the start. What have you done?
Are you prepared to hear defense attorney Gavin's testimony? Very well. We'll break for 10 minutes.
Another recess. Oh boy.
After which, Mr. Gavin will take the stand for cross-examination.
Jesus Christ.
He's gonna call Gavin to
no.
his quarters
Are we
again.
all clear on that?
My body's on its limit.
Crystal clear, Your Honor.
Very well. This will be the final recess for the day.
He
Thank
didn't call Gavin to his quarters. Wow.
Darren, how long's left? How long do you think is left?
2 hours.
This is the last testimony, I think.
I'd say if we get it done quickly, boys, let's speed.
Yeah, right, April
Yeah,
20th.
my body is shutting down as we speak.
Jesus,
Tom,
right.
you falling asleep?
Count can't handle going to sleep past 12.
We're not getting into this, right? April 20th, 2:32
Yeah,
p.m.
sure.
District
but
Court, defendant lobby number 3.
He started
Tom,
touching
shut
my
up.
Oh, you said we're not getting into it. Shut up, read your line.
Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in A gang.
I get. Oh
They're having
God.
intercourse
They're having intercourse.
from coast to coast.
LeBron's going coast to coast.
You go coast to
You would have
coast.
thought today would turn out like this.
Man's
Guys are
with
having
thugs.
some fun.
Dunk. May I?
That actually is just a direct copy of Jay's.
No, it's good
Absolutely.
because it makes sense. They're related.
Huh? What?
Man said he's shutting down. Can we hurry this up? And he's like, huh? Hello, sir.
How was my line?
Please pick a card.
When it's fucking Mike Ehrmantraut. It's actually Mike Ehrmantraut.
What's this about? Is this one okay?
Anderson, I have a message for you. Last hand is about to be played. Need a trump card to make it.
Trump card. Just like that's the name of the case. Turnabout Trump. That's the name of the case. Oh my God.
Donald Trump coming in clutch.
A trump card.
It's just a card with Donald Trump's face on it. It's a business card. It's a business card.
The card you have chosen is medical.
Are you alright?
Use it wisely, and the game is yours. That's all.
An ace.
What's the
Where do
blood
I
on?
remember that card from?
It's got ketchup on it.
Ketchup.
Oh, I thought that was blood.
Well, Slim Shady's hand was 3 aces and Mr. Wright's 2. It is 5 aces in all. It is true, I've seen it. The 5th ace. There was
I've got
cheating,
an ace
I
up
swear
my
to you.
Well, you've got an ace up your sleeve. I've got a cock up my sleeve.
And I've got a cock on my ass.
Isn't she a child?
The
Jesus.
missing 5th ace. Wait, spotted red. Is this blood?
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
No, it's ketchup.
You have good trouble. Now it's time. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw the truth.
You might have to be louder. Barely hear you.
My faith is in your hands. I know you can do it.
This bloodstained card is my trump card for finding the truth.
For real.
I fell deep into thought as my mind raced to understand what this all meant.
You went into a coma.
That girl, I'd seen her recently. But where?
In your
It's when I
dreams.
made a connection.
Oh
it
no.
was her. Oh, so
Oh,
it
no.
was. Ah,
Oh,
Bloody
yeah, he
ace.
said it was.
bro, look, she was wearing 2 different colors. My bad, bro. I'm a bit colorblind.
April 20th.
Shouldn't that make it easier for you?
No.
April 20th, 2:45 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Attorney Christoph, Gavin, will you please take the stand? Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne.
Payne doing something?
Yes, Your Honor. Will Mr. The witness state his name and his occupation?
Is this farce necessary, Your Honor? I mean, he's clearly bullshitting. I did not hit her. I did not.
Believe me, fair stranger, things have gone on in this courtroom.
Fine, I'll play along.
First, there's one thing we have to make clear. How'd you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat?
My secret. I'm guessing he means the fact that Slim Shady had a receding hairline.
Which he wouldn't have known if he was sponsored by today's sponsor.
No. Forgive my curiosity, but
Sponsors, bro.
what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it. Are you jealous?
Bullets under the hat!
The
Objection!
bullets where?
Wait,
I
is he
wouldn't
standing
call
there
it
now?
inordinate, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, bro.
Mr. Wright,
What do you think you're doing, right?
Wow, things surely look different from the other side. You know what I mean, Apollo? Speaking of looking from the other side, let's consider something for a second. The victim wore a hat all night, never once taking it off, except for that one time.
That one time, being the instant he was hit.
Oh! Dot dot dot.
When Mr. Wright returned from reporting the crime, the hat was laying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to be at the scene of the crime. At the time of the crime, to be exact.
In other words, you'd have to be the real killer. Is that what you're trying to say?
Not bad. Apollo.
Oh.
Mr. Gavin. Dot dot dot.
I'm afraid that I haven't been entirely honest with the court. Yet again, I am
Oh
now
my
lying on the stand.
God.
I am the lying bitch this time.
Everyone who's gone on the stand has lied.
Payne is the only good one here because he hasn't done shit and hasn't lied.
What about
Technically,
me?
No,
Oh, yeah,
you're
Apollo
scared of
too.
bullets. Shut up.
Fuck off.
Apollo
gonna send me
seeing
into-
random bullets, yeah.
PTSD attack.
Yeah, you're scared to finish. You're different.
Oh, I assure you, I had the noblest of intentions. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright. Yet I'm afraid in the current situation I see little reason to hide anything, so instead, I'm going to convict him of murder. Fuck you.
Oh, yes.
Very well. Allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night, for the 40th time from 3 different witnesses. Yes, this is definitely the truth this time. I would never lie.
Finally.
Never.
About fucking time. You may begin your testimony.
I'm so fucking thirsty, holy shit.
Drink some grape juice.
Tell us. Dot dot dot. How are you involved in the events of that fateful night? I'm sorry, there's no grape juice left. I drank it all.
That
You
fateful
drank the
night.
fucking evidence too.
No, but it's in the phone.
The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement and peeked through the little window to the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead, as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, so I left. I didn't try to stop him or anything. I let him do this. That's when the call came from Wright.
Oh, you witnessed the murder.
Orderly sensed.
For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the deed.
Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you were on Mr. Wright's defense team? Dot dot dot. The testimony is clear disadvantages to your client.
Lamau.
What else could I say? I'm standing on the witness stand after all.
Friendly fire.
So you are Mr. Gavin.
Hmm?
What?
And you had to testify as you just did. You had to tell them you saw the scene of the crime through that little window.
Mr. Wright?
He's
It was
bullshitting.
nighttime. How could he see?
You
it
had
when
to
he
say
was alive?
that
Never mind.
because that was the only probable window of opportunity. Right, Apollo?
Apollo has no idea what's happening.
Apollo is literally so lost, man. He's just along for the ride.
Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant.
No, please.
Mr. Justice, are you prepared?
No.
Yes, Your Honor. I am not. I can't believe I'm going up against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder. In it.
Oh shit! It's his new catchphrase.
He's been saying that the whole time. What do you mean new?
What? I've never heard him saying it.
I heard him once before.
I've heard him say he's had it the whole time.
He
Right.
said it about 4 times.
Yeah, bro, the fuck you mean the rage I sensed in that man?
He's
You're
actually.
trying you're trying to kiss the guy he was passing in the hallway. Like,
No,
what was
dude,
he
what you mean?
doing?
He can sense the key of his voice, bro. Remember from the very
Senses
start.
yeah.
key.
I told you, bro. You got voice analysis.
He got
Bro,
voice
like-
analysis.
Ew, what, they weren't even talking.
This guy
they
can
just passed in the
sense
hall.
emotions. No, he's sensing Phoenix's anger.
Bro, but he didn't even talk to him.
What do you mean he didn't
Yeah,
talk
he did
to
on the phone.
Phoenix? They were having
Express.
dinner.
No, he didn't talk to the angry man. The bald
No,
guy
he's
passed-
talking about
about
Phoenix when he
Phoenix.
says the rage. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the random guy he passed in the hall.
No.
No, he's not talking about some shady.
Oh, why
Press
is
him on
there
that.
not
Press
a
him on
phone
that.
doesn't
Press him on that.
matter.
Press him on that.
Where's their batteries?
Sing this.
No, they didn't open the phone, Ian. They're trying to just trick you to stop asking about the phone.
Those are the only 3 at the scene of the crime.
Yes, as far as I saw, at least.
And then we're back where we started.
Thanks.
The killer was the defendant, Phoenix, right?
Yeah, it
Who else
was.
could it have been?
Of course you'd say that, Payne.
Shut up, Gavin. But why didn't you talk to the police?
2 reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime, which, you know, I could testify anyway, but no, I choose to lie. I'm a lying bitch, you see. Second, my office was asked to defend right. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon a friend, so I willingly lied in court. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, no.
Oh, thanks a lot, Apollo.
There must have been someone else there at the moment of the crime. Trust.
Justice. I just said I saw no one. Not a soul.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Ah, yes, this mysterious 4th person, who would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose.
Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin.
Let me pose a question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap the cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary.
On God? How can I show something I can't find myself?
Remember, Apollo, the card that was swapped out was the 5th ace.
The 5th ace.
That's the one
Right.
you got, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the 4th person was his daughter then. Oh, well, Mr. Justice.
Yeah, first he did it.
Question of why the killer would swap out the card has been raised. Why was your daughter there?
Show
Which one, my daughter or my daughter?
Can you point to a reason? Reason why the ace was swapped
Do we
out?
have the
Card,
ace?
show us the card.
Yeah, just show him the card.
Do it.
Show him the card?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright, show evidence.
Become a suspect, just like say, oh yeah, I was at the crime scene, I
It's
found
now-
this.
Or never.
I
Apologies.
mean, that's like what's happening with half the people. They're becoming witnesses.
Yeah.
The defense would like to present evidence to the court. Evidence showing the reason why a card was swapped out.
Go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the 5th ace?
Alright, send the card, right?
Yep. Show them. Kill him.
My reason is this.
Is that an oath? Oh, okay, I think that's what he sounds like.
Alright, we'll
You
yeah,
just sound like a Clash of Clans goblin.
sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Why not? I don't know if he's gonna be back or not.
Why? ... Why, it's got blood on it. Oh lord. Right next to the spade.
Blood in
Goodness.
my murder case.
Oh golly, oh gosh.
What?
This is insane. Why was not told about this? Why?
Could ... This be ... Could this be the missing 5th ace?
On God? Okay.
Inconceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card?
Well, that's the thing. Why is Mr. Gavin so upset? It's just a fishy card from some fishy girl.
Oh, that card. It's mine.
That's his blood.
Yeah, I got it from there. Well, I'm not telling you where I got it from, but that is. I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl Club that night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Not my daughter. Cards are her stock and trade, after all.
No, impossible, unacceptable. The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud.
A fraud? How can you be so sure?
What?
I would think the only person who would claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real card from the crime scene. The real killer. Allow me to elaborate.
So it was the daughter.
Yeah, it was the daughter.
Yeah, it was Trucy.
She took the card.
What if this trace of blood was the reason
Pain back.
Reason boy.
Yeah, Pain's gone.
for the killer to take the card from the scene of the crime?
Here's the mood, like,
Where are you going with this?
after every voice, we can, like, prepare for the next one.
Take another look at the photo, and at the victim's head.
Oh?
At the moment of the crime, his hat fell onto the floor. And a
Really?
trickle of blood ran from his forehead down the back of his head and into his other head. Couldn't a drop of that blood have fallen in on one of the cards?
I suppose.
The killer then took the card to hide the blood. Or is that jam? Let me test.
Regardless, that evidence is non-permissible, and please do not lick evidence, Mr. Wright. I know you have a habit of eating it, but this is nonsense.
Bro, I thought you said it wasn't evidence.
Right,
Oh
just shut
god,
up.
that's not jam. Oh, that's not jam. Oh. Kinda tastes good though. In a weird way. Like a bourbon.
Right, regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime it is to conceal evidence.
Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. The legal system I constantly violate. What's important now is that I've answered your question.
What are you talking about?
You wanted to know why the killer would have taken the card from the crime scene. And now I've told you. That one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see.
This is baseless conjecture. Baseless!
Objection!
That's not you, Callum. It's me.
Grace!
It was me. Oh.
Oh, I assure you, it's quite big.
We got it. What? Based? No! You fool. It is cringe,
Look at the
not
red
based.
flags. It means red pilled. It's amazing, really. How a single drop of blood on a single card can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Well, Apollo? Apollo?
Yes?
Try picturing the scene of the crime in your head. If you have one.
Well,
Oh shit,
What the
Tweety
hell?
Wonder!
No way.
yo.
Holy shit, this is just like
It
Fortnite!
looks like the Detroit thing.
You know,
Oh,
fun
shit,
fact, the Detroit GIF is actually from this game.
Is it?
Yeah, it's from the next case.
Oh my god.
It all comes back to Detroit.
Can't wait.
The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table. And before the killer swapped the card out, a picture of Zeus appeared. Put it on the screen. Then there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand. Given this, there is one decisive problem with this scene.
Oh. Tell us now. What is it?
Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on the card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit? The victims, the killers, the witness, the second witness? My ass? My shoes?
Alright, who doesn't fit?
I'm not gonna lie, my brain's kind of too dead to kind of like figure this out.
Fair enough.
Same.
Boys, want to use your hint?
No, it's.
We're towards the end of this case. I think we just use it now. Get it done with.
Okay, just
Go
it's
ahead.
okay. It's
Use the
okay.
hint? Alright.
Okay.
Answer is, it's the victims.
No, it's okay.
Because it's to be turned around.
Isn't it the victim's position that's the problem?
I don't follow your logic here, Mr. Justice. It's obviously K.
Well, look, the victim was struck on the head, sending him back in his chair. You'd think any blood would fall behind the body, not onto the table in front of him.
Ah. Dot dot dot.
Take a look at the photo again. If he bled in this position, the blood will fall onto the floor, not on the cards.
Why? That's right. So, dot dot dot. What does this mean?
Incidentally, we are sitting in swivel chairs.
Like the fucking Fall Guys map. Swivel chairs. Oh man.
Apollo, try turning the chair around.
No
Like
way.
the Fall Guys map.
There, I was facing the other way. Oh god.
It would have to be. So we have to assume that at the time of the murder, the victim's chair was facing away from the table.
When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing?
The Fall
When I
Guys
came back to the room, the body was was facing as seen in the photo.
What was that music?
It was Fall Guys.
That would mean the killer turned the chair back around.
Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We know now the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder. But this creates another significant contradiction.
Again?
Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime.
Oh fuck.
The victims, the killers, the witness, the second witness, my ass, my shoes. Whose location creates a contradiction?
It's K. It's K.
Okay.
Okay, wait, so what did he say?
Okay, so if the victim is facing this way now,
Yeah.
who isn't right here? Second witness looking in, this witness looking this way, or the killer supposed to have killed him from here?
Oh, I thought K stood for Christoph.
No, Christoph is here, right? Christoph is supposed to be here. This is meant to be the killer. This is Olga Orley. So who doesn't line up?
Okay, well, so Ogla's knocked out right now.
Yeah, Olga's
She wouldn't
knocked
even-
out, so her position doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We already got the victims, so
K.
okay.
It's K.
We all saying K.
Yeah.
Jay,
I speak
you wanna
for
go?
all.
Jay, wanna go with K?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
I get it, okay, it's K.
Take that. Victim was struck from the front, correct? Oh, we fucked up, didn't we, Darren?
Indeed.
Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him from the front? Sitting where his indicator currently is.
I would think it would be quite hard. Hard? Yes.
Oh,
It makes no sense.
sounds just like him.
Why would the victim suddenly turn to face the wall
That's
in the middle of the
pain.
game? Exactly.
He's turned all professional.
Jesus, Payne. Quite the glow up. I believe a sufficient reason will soon come to light.
Wait.
Oh, I take back what I said. Anyway, there's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look at the diagram again.
Okay.
Salem
Yeah,
v.
no, we
Salem.
didn't read this.
Oh,
No, this is
try
where-
marketing
this
it on the diagram.
This is where the killer would be standing.
Oh, okay.
There's no room to put a marker the killer should be.
Don't worry. Let's take it true and see what we find. We know the victim was facing toward the wall at the time of the crime. Oh god, I need a shit.
The killer killed him from the wall, Your Honor.
Your Honor, it was me. I used my wall hacks like I stated earlier.
It all goes back to the hacking in the poker game.
That's the only reason we know for sure. To
try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have to be standing to strike our victim from the front?
At the stairs, I think, because he'd be like able to throw the bottle pretty well. Like, see, yeah, through the window. No, yeah, he's at the guy at the window. The guy at the window.
Look, see, I'd have to hit him from the front.
Yeah. He threw the window. He threw the ball at him because he could get a good angle from there.
You see, like, on his lap?
Here.
Is that a closet there?
Yeah, but, like...
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, he'd be standing on top of the closet.
Of course.
Yeah, sneak attack. Take that. The killer had to be standing, well, here.
Mr. Flair, well, that's about all you get, bitch.
Ah, I thought it was on to something there too.
I really need to point out that standing there would be impossible. You goddamn idiot. The victim is facing a solid cupboard.
Are you claiming the killer climbed out the cupboard and hit it from above?
That's what Lee said.
Simple logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, then that means that at the very moment of the crime...
Wait, I know. At the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there.
What's this now?
I mean, that's the
Oh,
only explanation. Right, Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately.
Wait, we are right. Your left, send the team to the crime scene immediately. Have them try to move the cupboard.
Your Honor,
I believe we were right. What?
there's one more thing your men should be looking out for. Please give this to the bailiff.
Dot dot dot. Yes, dot dot dot. I see. You do belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Right?
I do my best.
We done?
Almost. We're nearing the end. Let's forge ahead here while we wait. Look at the diagram once again. It's been changed. The killer was standing here at the time of the crime, and this cupboard wasn't here, which means... Apollo,
It
try
wasn't-
moving the cupboard. We don't need to... Just... Boom. Thank you. As you can see, the cupboard wasn't the problem.
This looks so bad.
At the time of the murder, it has to have been as shown here. Now everything is in place to reconstruct the moment of the crime. Oh my, what's this?
Well, what is it now?
Look at the diagram of the crime scene once more. It appears we found yet another contradiction. What I believe to be the final contradiction, in fact.
Thank God. I'm so tired. Huh? Dang.
Notice something, Apollo? Our line of
No.
deduction is rapidly approaching its conclusion. I imitate Jay here.
Now then, Mr. Justice, please point to the new contradicting indicator. Is it the victim, the killer, the witness, second witness? Who knows? Okay, it's obviously the window being blocked.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
windows
Dang,
being
you know
blocked.
what to
Yep, here we go.
do. About this cupboard. Are we all okay with assuming it was moved?
He has no idea what's going on. Sure, why not?
Well, if it was, something really doesn't fit. The cupboard will completely cover up the window to the stairs. That's right. Someone standing outside wouldn't be able to see in. Someone like Mr. Gavin.
What? What did you say? Oh, is the coolest defense in the West losing his cool? Don't expect me to play along with your little game, right? It's only a game until somebody gets killed, Mr. Gavin. Somebody was, while the window to that room was blocked by a cupboard. So, Mr. Gavin, perhaps you'd like to explain to the court exactly where did you witness the crime scene from? Alright, Callum, be the bailiff.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Order! That's the court of law, and I will have order.
We
We
just
dot,
now
dot.
received word from
We
our
just-
investigative
oh.
team at the Borscht Bowl Club. They've examined the cupboard in the hideout, Your Honor.
Oh, dot, dot, dot. What did they find?
Well, Your Honor, turns out there is a secret passage behind it.
What?
Yes, I believe I mentioned something of the sort before. This is one of the tricks to the room many of our regulars know about.
I do remember him saying something about that. Now that he mentions it.
Secret passage is a handy thing to have when you're engaged in illegal goings-on. Like the orgies we have in that room. Naturally. Never know when you might need to duck away from the eyes of the law, or, you know, any witnesses.
So the room has a secret passage. Where does it go?
The other side connects to the restaurant above. The underworld bosses could get away from the cops and enjoy a cold bowl of borscht, no doubt. Just like our killer. Payne has literally not moved from that position in, like, the entire case. He's been sweating the whole time.
I know.
Bro, rip his posture.
You see where our line of simple deductive reasoning has led us, Apollo?
I see it, but I don't believe it. That girl wasn't kidding when she said I needed this trump card for the last hand. In it. At the time of the murder, the window was blocked and the victim's hat was only off his head for the few minutes between Slim Shady's murder.
Nice recovery.
You know? And Mr. Wright's return from calling the cops. In other words, the only place anyone could have seen the victim's bald head was from inside the hideout. Well, Mr. Gavin, come on, say something. You cunt.
Excuse me.
Mm.
Dot, dot, dot. Sorry, ask what really happened that night. But do I even want to know?
Actually, I think we can probably figure it out ourselves at this point. That night, for whatever reason,
Excuse me.
bless you, Your Honor.
Excuse me.
Bless you, Your Honor. Our killer
Thank you,
had a
Mr.
date
Apollo.
with Slim Shady, a date with destiny.
They were kissing, Your Honor.
Ew,
Oh
not in my
God.
court.
There he crouched, hidden in the secret
That's a
passageway
joke.
behind the cupboard, holding his breath, waiting for the right moment. Then the chance came, and he took it.
Eek.
One more oomph into it.
Why did you do that? Wait here, I'll get help.
It's Olga Oral was out cold, struck by Mr. Slim Shady. But this time was soon to come. Mr. Wright went upstairs to call the cops, leaving Mr. Slim Shady alone in the hideout with the unconscious dealer. Then our killers stepped out from the secret passage from the hideout.
The victim must have heard the cupboard sliding aside.
We really sure around to look, and
After the deed was done, the criminal must have seen the blood on the card. He would have, of course, realized the need to destroy the evidence. That single spot of blood told the whole story of the crime.
too bad for him he didn't linger any longer in the hideout that night. Guys, I'm sorry, but my phone's on 5% and I can barely see the thing.
It's fine.
If he had, he might have noticed the cards on the floor. And the fact that they were all red.
Ugh.
Alright, I can see properly now.
Well, it seems this trail has taken yet another turn. I'm truly, truly sorry I'd see this day come, Mr. Gavin.
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Payne.
Your Honor.
It's a fucking rat.
The prosecution will continue its investigation.
Oh,
As for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the defendant, he is hereby cleared of all suspicion.
oh my god.
Believe me when I say that I don't believe this is happening, Mr. Gavin. Well, I'm afraid circumstances call for me to issue a warrant for your arrest. Immediately.
Oh, he's not happy.
Objection.
It's not you, it's him.
No, it was me.
Oh, no need to apologize. I rather enjoyed myself. It's not every day you get to witness a legendary attorney's dirty tactics firsthand. Whore. Your point, Mr. Gavin. Frankly, Your Honor, I'm shocked that a person of your caliber would be taken in by such a low-grade parlor trick.
Excuse me?
The defendant is cleared of all suspicion. This is hardly the time for jokes, Your Honor. You're not a clown, you're a judge. Mr. Wright hasn't proved anyone's guilt or innocence here. What he's done is use illegal evidence to put the blame on someone else. Not just anyone else, but me, his own defense attorney.
Illegal evidence?
Let me ask you, Mr. Gavin. Is there still any reason, at present, to suspect me of wrongdoing? Of course. This bottle, for instance.
The bottle of grape juice Mr. Wright was drinking.
How do you intend to explain away the fingerprints on the murder weapon? And not just any fingerprints. Am I right, Mr. Payne?
Actually, yes. The fingerprints on the bottle were, upside down.
I seem to recall this being an issue earlier.
The court and this case demand an explanation. I can think of only one reason why one would hold a bottle upside down. That is to hit someone with the bottom of it. Well, Your Honor? See how the codfish squirms to the last. Well, Apollo?
Yes?
Well, Apollo, get me out of this.
Your boss seems awfully concerned about this bottle still. But I'm sure you can come up with a suitable explanation. Just like that.
Yeah. Just like what? Why would anyone grab a bottle upside down other than to gulp?
Don't let him trick you into thinking his explanation is the only legitimate one.
Is there really another?
Take another look at the court record. I believe you'll find a simple answer there in plain sight.
How about you to say the answer in plain words?
It... Would be hasty to deliver a verdict with unanswered questions indeed. Well, Mr. Justice?
Mr. Gavin said that the court in this case demand an explanation. Don't worry, Justice. Won't leave until justice is done.
Perhaps the
Apollo
defense
safe
would
for the
like to
bullets.
enlighten the court.
Right.
What evidence do you have to explain why the fingerprints on the bottle are upside down?
Should be the last piece of evidence if I remember right, so...
The bottle.
The phone.
It's not the
The bottle.
phone. Not the
Check
phone.
the phone.
With the...
There's a little note in the holder of the
There's
phone.
no-
that
we're
says
not
what
checking the
X is,
phone.
weight,
We're
and
not,
everything.
we're not checking the phone. We're
No,
not
yeah,
checking
no, you're not checking it. You're presenting it.
I'm not presenting the phone.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, see in that photo, see the way the bottles are in the crate?
Yep.
Would have had to grab it from the top of the bottle in order to be able to get it.
Mm-hmm. So, present this.
Yeah, do. It's actually easier to show you than explain, Your Honor. You dumbass. Place a bottle on the floor next to your chair.
Bro, he's been doing this the whole time. You don't need to show him.
Don't worry, I have a few
Yeah.
of them down here. Okay, I'll do just that. I'll place it on the floor.
Excuse me, the others?
Yes, now reach down and pick it up
Okay.
without getting out of your chair.
Alright, I got it right here.
fucking pain.
See, you can actually go to pick up the bottle by its neck, don't you? With your fingers upside down.
Got him.
No way!
Look at this photograph taken on the night of the murder.
Look at this photograph.
The defendant, Mr. Rice, sat here, playing piano, bottles of grape juice on the floor to the side of the piano bench. They've naturally picked up the bottles upside down several times.
Wow! I can't believe it was that simple.
Recall our dinner that evening, Christoph. Well, it wasn't just dinner we had, but, you know. I was drinking my usual juice then, too.
Basically, he used the bottle on the table to do the deed.
Yes, Christoph did the deed with the bottle, of course. He fucked my bottle.
But then you must have remembered.
No way.
So you went and picked up one of the bottles from under piano. And you switched the bottles, you dirty cunt. You took one of Mr. Wright's bottles and made it look like the murder weapon, didn't you?
Order! 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 What do you have to say to these charges, Mr. Gavin?
Fascinating. So this is the legendary attorney's famed tactic of misdirection.
Yes. What?
You claim that I switched the bottle. Where's your proof?
Proof? Well, that's,
As I thought. More baseless conjecture. Think harder next time. I'm afraid your bottle of proof is quite empty. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Your Honor, when you initiated the investigation of the hideout earlier, do you recall that I requested an additional investigation?
Ah, yes. I remember about that here. Retrieve the balls from under the piano with the Borscht Bull Club. And here's one of the balls in question.
What? Are you going to dust that for fingerprints too? I'd be surprised if any were on that but his.
Mr. Gavin probably wouldn't make such a novice mistake. True. That bottle won't bear a trace of anything.
Say, Apollo.
Yes?
Why don't you go ahead and examine that bottle?
Why not, boy? Oh, why?
Just humor me.
Oh, okay. Mr. Wright?
That bottle will solve this case once and for all.
Finally. What?
Even Apollo's sick of this.
Apollo doesn't want to do his job anymore.
Bottle.
He's gonna quit after this.
I'm so tired.
Hey yo, what the fuck the car doing
Oh
though?
my
bro, no
Oh
way.
my.
Oh god.
There's something inside the bottle. In it.
The 5 of hearts. We did it.
What's this?
That card. It can't be. Recall that unpleasant woman's testimony for a moment.
Yes? Miss Olga Oral?
Yes, our little swindling to vodka.
I don't like that.
How do I gotta do a pirate voice? That night I planted the card like I was supposed to. And Wright lost the
That's
last
Irish
hand,
person.
just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him. But the planted card was gone, and the trap failed.
An
Yeah,
Irish
you s-
person.
Listen,
you sound
shut
like
up.
an Irish pirate.
Listen, yeah, alright, Irish pirate, sure, why not?
That's great.
I mean,
that's
she said she
great.
wasn't Russian, so she's Irish now.
O'Reilly. She said she's O'Reilly, remember?
Yeah, she,
Or she's an O'Reilly.
isn't-
she is Irish.
You're telling me that this is the planted card you disposed of? The one he mentioned in this piece of testimony.
I had happened to put my hand in my pocket and found a card. Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling that something might happen, so I disposed of the card before the game.
Closed. Where?
It was an empty bottle of grape juice I'd been drinking beside me. He threw the card inside the bottle. The 5 of Hearts. This is the card. The bottles were swapped. The only one who could have done that was the 4th person in the club that night. You, Mr. Christoph Gavin, are the cringe-ass nay-nay baby. He's angry.
He's loud.
What
Bro's
the-
using
no.
his stand. Bro's using his stand.
No more being a lawyer. Now it's off to the dole office.
Oh, Gavin's going on the dole, bro.
Gavin on the
What the-
dole.
Christoph on the dole, bro. He's going to jail. That is
You
all.
might meet Shane there every now and then.
Let me Shane at the dole office. Shane's gonna ask him to play Fortnite. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright?
Gavin to join the squad.
Then, dot dot dot.
Yo, we getting Christoph to run squads, bro. Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago. My past is like my logic. I would say
Ain't
straight,
true.
but I'm not straight. But it's true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. Don't ask what else I did with that finger. We don't talk about that. Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete. Right. You didn't fucking try to prosecute anybody, bro. You sat here and sweat the whole time. Look at this motherfucker's posture.
I believe this time we finally come to the end of our trial.
Finally, God bless. God bless. Oh my god. We're here.
Mr. Payne, do you report for us on Christoph Gavin? I see. Still one has to wonder why he'd do such a thing. He didn't even have a connection to the victim, did he?
You're actually completely inaudible. It's so good.
Mr. Wright, do you have anything to add?
I'm afraid I can't shed any more light on the matter.
At the victim, Mr. Slim Shady. His occupation was listed as traveler. Dot dot dot.
Yo,
Not a profession to be sure. That's all we know about him.
Slim Shady was a knacker. No.
He owned a horse.
Oh, damn it.
Good. Mr. Wright?
Yes.
7 years and you still haven't lost your touch.
Christoph Gavin was a man with much significance for me. Both as a friend, a lawyer, and, everything on the side.
Extremely talented, to be sure.
Work wife.
I did work wife. I did
Work
two
wife.
things before I could confront him. The first was a place where no injustice would be tolerated. This courtroom.
That's bullshit.
The second was a man who would tolerate no injustice. In other words, a defense attorney. You, Apollo Justice. It's in the name. A dark time is coming for our legal system. A twisting of justice brought on by our very own court system. We've said it right.
Mr. Wright.
Our work lies ahead of us, and I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Is he gonna attorney badge gang?
Well, this seems like a good time to announce a verdict. This court finds defendant Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Guilty
Oh.
as
Way, we did it, boys! Aw.
Why is there confetti?
Well, who knows? Who knows?
Court is adjourned.
Oh, thank you.
Finally, right? Just a bit
Is
more
there
dialogue.
like a cutscene I have to go through? Oh, okay.
Just a bit more dialogue. April 20th, 4:28 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3.
Thanks, Apollo. You came through just like I thought you would.
I'm pretty sure I didn't do a thing in there.
True.
It was you who cornered the killer.
Couldn't have done it myself. You sensed it too today, didn't you? Your ability.
ability. My
Yes.
stand ability.
A sensitivity I lack. You'll come to understand it soon enough. The stand ability, Apollo. You saw Miss Olga Orley's stand ability, the world.
Oh, that reminds me. I met the girl whose picture is in your locket. Your daughter, right?
That's right, she's my daughter. You know, you were right about this locket.
Hey?
I took it off his neck the night he died. But it looks like our dear Russian scam artist saw me. The truth is, this locket really did belong to him.
Why was the victim wearing a locket with a picture of your daughter inside of it?
Sometimes the straightest path to the truth isn't the best one. Give it time. Apollo. Oh, wait, shit. How about coming to work for me? Not on the side business, you know.
You mean, Wright and Cole offices? I mean, there's not a single attorney in my generation that doesn't know it.
I can't imagine that to be true, but...
Wait, but you're not a...
Oh, I turned in my badge, yes. I'm not an attorney anymore.
That incident 7 years ago. That legendary trial. And at the middle of it all was one man, Phoenix Wright. The case reached its sad conclusion and he left law for good. Have you ever thought about coming back to the courts?
I'm not qualified to stand in a court of law, I'm afraid. Didn't you notice in today's trial? It was a single piece of forged evidence. I lied again, Apollo. I'm a compulsive liar, you see.
Forged evidence? What are you talking about?
Talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick.
One piece
One Piece! Whoa!
of evidence struck me as odd. It's true. It just seemed, well, too perfect.
Right.
I'll bet
It's
this
the
goes
card,
to
it's
forged
the card.
evidence.
Card?
Yeah, it's the ace card.
You good with this, Callum?
No. It's the phone.
No, I'm... Okay,
Check the
fuck
phone
off.
there.
No, fuck off.
You mean this? Don't you? I got this from your daughter, Mr. Wright.
Yes, that carrot couldn't have been found at the crime scene. Why? Because
It's
the killer
the
took it
phone.
with him when he left. Leaving the wrong carrot in the wrong place. Lucky for us. The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud. Fraud? How can you be so sure? I would think that the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real carrot from the crime scene. The real killer.
Oh God.
A verdict was already handed down 7 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I forged this carrot. I'm a liar. One look at the crime scene and should have told you it wasn't real.
But you can't do something like that and call yourself an attorney.
Who's calling themselves an attorney, Apollo? It's not me. I'm calling myself a liar.
So it's true. You're just like Papa. 7 years ago.
Well, that matters much now, does it? Oh, Apollo angry.
Bullets! I punched him.
It's your story from here on out, Apollo. Perhaps I can help you turn the next page. My office's
Phoenix
address.
takes us to court.
Drop in if you like.
Mr. Wright.
Oh, about
Oh.
your
Oh, wait.
uppercut. Try yelling. Take that next time. I find it packs a little more punch. And Apollo, thanks for today. I had a good time. I love being accused of murder, Apollo. It's my fetish.
And with that, Mr. Wright walked out the door. And that's how my first trial ended. A lot of mysteries went unsolved. And at the time, I had no idea they were all related to my stand. Every mystery that day, connected by a single thread of logic.
Logic? Uh-oh, we can't do that.
I'll find it out soon enough. My name is the Machine, attorney at law, and this is how my story begins. The cords
Wow.
of steel.
The bullets. That's gonna be the final plot of the game. It's gonna be we find out where the bullets are. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap on the first episode of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney is my favorite game in the series. I've already played it, if you couldn't tell from the video. So I hope you enjoyed the very rough first episode. I know it gets quiet at times and stuff, but hopefully everything will go a lot more smoothly the second time around. So stay tuned for that. Probably coming very shortly, depending on how long it takes to record and edit. But either way, if you like the video, please do actually like it, and subscribe to see the next episode of Apollo Justice, and potentially Dual Destinies and Spirited Justice, if everybody has the will to live and the will to continue through Ace Attorney after this series. But either way, that's basically all from me. Adios and good night.